Yeah, so we finally live. Now we'll just wait for people. Oh, Vincenzo again. What's good? He's always first one here. This is sick. Well, to be fair, try to set up the stream beforehand. That way, you know, people can filter in before. Yes, yeah. Okay, let me get Ragey in here. What? What? Wait, I'm missing. I'm missing. Ragey, 1 second. Let me get you in here. Boom. I need to get laptop. Because right now with I do everything on my iPad, but it's getting to that point where it's like I need to start doing more, and
Yeah,
it
just
doesn't
gonna
help.
cut it at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Which is a shame because like it's served me well. Like it's done. I've been able to do so much with my iPad, and obviously when I
You
do
just
my
get that nostalgic bond.
oh yeah, but it's perfect for when I do my drawings and recolors and stuff. Uh, yes, we can loud
Yep.
and clear. Yep.
Ooh,
Let me add you in here, and then I'll get Suki in as well. Um,
there we go. They're filtering in now.
from Suki. Yeah, I need to get myself a laptop, and I think I'll be able to do I'll be able to do way more in terms of like the stream stuff.
Hmm.
Uh, okay, Suki in here. Suki might not be able to talk right now just yet. I think he might be at school. Good luck with your exams, Vincenzo. Everyone's doing exams right now.
Yep. I had my first exam today.
Oh, really? How did it go?
Uh-huh. Uh, went all right. The fact that I'm like half dying hardly helps.
Yeah,
Like I always spend the morning just like like coughing up gunk, headaches, nausea. More so like low on vitamins, like no energy. So I'm like dead and buried.
I see. I see.
And most of my exams are in the morning.
That can't be. That's annoying. That you want to be at your best when it
Hmm.
comes to exams.
Yeah, this is like the first time I've gotten proper ill in years. For example, I think the last time I threw up was when I was like 8 or 9 in primary school.
hmm Oh wait. Why is is it? Should I say Reiji or Ragi? Because I don't want to say it wrong.
Roggy.
Ragi. Okay, Ragi.
Right.
Yes, makes sense. Uh, why is your name tag a little bit different? Let me
Just I'm just that cool.
let me fix that up real quick. if I can remember how. Now it's big. Now it's big. Let me sort that out one quick. Okay. Wait, that did that change? Yeah, it did. Let me get Suki up here.
Looks good.
Sorry, guys. It's a little bit disjointed right now. But
After
yeah, I think we're good to start anyways. Um, and people will be filtering in. Kit K Bars here. What's good? Hope you're good. Hope if you're doing any exam, hope it went well. Um, I don't feel for you guys at all. No, I mean I feel for you guys,
no, like
but I don't envy you at all because yeah, I've been through it. I've done that, been there, done that, and yeah, I'm not going back. So yeah, I feel for you, but I don't envy you. Okay, so yeah, I think we can just about start anyways. As people start filtering in. Ooh, what's good? 1080.1 bit. I feel like there's a different way of saying that, but
what? Just say 1080.1.
Or just 1080.
Or 1080. Yeah,
1080
there you go.
one
1080.
80p.
right. 1080 dot
There we go.
one bit. Right, cool. Um, how do
Uh,
you think Nagi will return? Because it's obvious he will. Is it obvious?
Realistically, Sai
That'll be
isn't
him
returning to
exactly.
BLUELOCK. Like, he just isn't. But he might show up again later as not a part of BLUELOCK or like Japan's national team or whatever.
See, yeah,
He could be
that's
the
Uh,
the thing.
mascot.
Yeah,
who are we talking about though?
What do you say?
Who are you guys just talking about? Sai or Nagi?
Nagi.
It's Nagi, Nagi.
Yeah, I don't think he's returning for the U20. That would be like poor writing right there.
Well, I think he's not
Yeah.
going to return for this arc. He's not going to return to BLUELOCK at all, probably. And he'll show up if they do a Champions League arc or something.
Yeah, I hope that's the case because like you guys said, like it wouldn't be. It doesn't feel proper for him to return this quickly, and but to be honest, like me and Dedu was talking about it earlier. Is it obvious that he's gonna be returning or not? Because
It's
the end
too.
the ending's a bit leaves it up in the air.
I think it's pretty obvious that his story isn't over.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's obvious that he's returning, but it's obvious that he's gonna continue to, do stuff and be active.
Jesus.
But yeah, like
But
I realistically, I mean, literally, he himself, obviously, he could be wrong, but like from a story perspective, he himself said that he can't return to BLUELOCK. So
yeah,
I doubt
That's what I
there's
was saying.
ever going to be a situation where he makes it back into the U20 team.
Plus, once you're eliminated, you're done. You're actually done.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no coming back. It's not like he's gone through any wild card or anything like that. So there's no chance he's coming back like the same way Kunigami came back.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think it comes back to Blue Lock, obviously. Because what's the point if you're gonna get eliminated and then just come back? It's for me. I was always in the camp that he'll come back in the senior Japan team. So that's I was always in the camp that that's the next time other blue lockers will get to see Nagi again. Um, um, but if there's a Champions League art, bro, I'm there. Take me to the Champions League.
Now,
Yeah.
Mentadas would be crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like, Champions League should go mad.
I just need semifinals. No need for 32 teams.
two
Semifinals.
two-legged semifinals. Yeah.
Go hard.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, as much as that is the whole premise of the manga, we had too many center forwards on our team. Like, we had so many.
Yeah.
And some of them are just not as good as others, and some of them, like, there's almost no reason you'd ever start Nagi over Rin or Isagi or whoever.
Exactly.
So it's like I'm glad that he's gone for this arc at least.
But that's the thing. So at this point where we are in the story, we really need to be establishing positions. So like we know who the centre backs are. I think fullbacks is one that really needs to be sorted. I think midfielders are pretty. We pretty much know who midfielders are.
I mean, we have like some midfielders that are good. You know, there's a couple of them.
Yeah,
And so you just run all the good ones.
yeah. And then when it comes to wingers, I don't think wingers. It doesn't matter that much. They're just forward, really. You know how.
Well, it kind of like if you go like Rin and Barou as your wingers, then yeah, you basically just have three forwards. Like you just have three center forwards, pretty much.
Mhm.
But like if you go Chigiri and Butcherer, or whoever as your wingers, you actually have wingers.
I mean, neither of them.
All characters are kind of a bit different in how they fit in each position tactically.
Mm-hmm.
Like you say your Rin and your Barrows that would act kind of like just like
I love the way he
as like
said.
wide forwards. Pardon?
I said I love the way you say it in plural, like you're this and your dad's in plural forms. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah,
I mean, like
Yeah,
I
you've got-
genuinely think that Rin is one of the best wingers in the, and not just from the perspective of like he's OP, but like his skill set and like the way he plays. Genuinely, he makes a very good winger.
Winger.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he has the best one-on-one, like on-ball ability. He is able to break through defense really easily, and due to his like curving shot and trivela, he can play on either wing pretty much, like without much worry. And like obviously he's also a very good striker, but like he would be really good as a winger as well. I'm not making a case of which one's better for him, but just he would be a very good winger.
That's fair. That's the first time
that
that take to be honest.
I swear he can read my mind. What is going on?
Really? You think that as well?
Literally, I share every single thought.
Wow, this is the first I've heard of this.
You know, when before PXG's lineup was reviewed, I always thought Rin was gonna be a winger because I'm like Rin could do that job very well. Yeah, we're all on that side. We all support that.
Wow. Oh, that never crossed my mind, to be honest.
His skill set is just so good for it. It's just his mentality won't let him do that.
Well, his biggest weakness as a winger is, well, I mean, we don't know yet because we've only seen him play with Shido recently, which isn't a great test, but he doesn't seem to be super compatible with passing to other strikers.
He doesn't pass at all.
Like, if he plays with Isagi, maybe he'll pass.
Score.
I don't know. But he would refuse if he's with Shido for obvious reasons.
Because Shido has no intent. Shido's like a pure goal scoring threat against Rin. So it's like, okay, if I give the ball to him, there's no chance I score. You know, like Isagi, like, all right, I can Isagi to get my own goal if that makes sense.
So question, real quick question. Do you guys think, because obviously Isagi and Rin will play on the same team, do you guys think they still play like they did before, where they was, in sync, passing to each other, dual threat? Or...
I mean, I want them to. I really hope they do. And obviously, when Rin and Isagi are on the pitch, they both kind of become wild cards a little bit. But like from their post-match interactions, like when their rankings were revealed, Rin seems mostly chill with Isagi. Like, he was pretty fine with sharing number one spot with Isagi.
Yeah, he did. He didn't seem like that bothered, to be honest. May I don't know if that's because his offer was from La Real, maybe, but yeah, he didn't seem too bothered by the fact they drew.
I mean, even in the U20 match, like, I don't remember what he says exactly, but when they score, is it their first goal? I don't remember, but when Rin and Isagi start doing proper 1-2s, and then they go for the goal, and Isagi and Rin basically just ditch each other to try to score goals. Rin says, I don't even remember what, but he's like, "This twisted relationship fits us," and I mean, I mean, you can still go with that, like that still works for them.
It's similar to the way Isagi and Kaiser played, didn't it?
Oh,
yeah, and like
shit.
That's kind of the thing, is like, now that we're learning more about ego types and like how they interact with each other, I'm really confident that Kanisha is not going to be consistent with how they interact. Because the way that Kaiser described it, which we've seen semi-consistently, is that Isagi gave him too much freedom, so he wasn't able to like develop during the match as much. And like, will they have that kind of an issue with Isagi and Rin working together? I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's fair. What do you think, Suki?
I think I'm cooked right now.
You
I
okay?
haven't studied. Wait, about the Rin thing?
Yeah.
That's actually a good idea. I haven't thought about it like that. Now that we're introducing ego types. But yeah, they've been starting to behave more into their ego types because like there's this guy named Suzos, right? He made a video about how like this was the arc where everyone's child expressions are supposed to mature. So we're gonna see like mature playing processes from the childhoods into their adulthoods. Like for example, Rin's destroyer mode has grown. Like the last time we saw that was when he was a child, and now he's he's gonna use it more often. Stuff like that. Yukimiya is more positive because of Isagi. So Isagi is gonna make it an environment to where everyone is gonna actually like stick to their ego styles. I don't know how that would do for Rin and Isagi. I think they'll be pretty chill, but we'll have to wait and find out, I guess.
Yeah. What if there's a scenario where Rin just decides I won't pass to Isagi, and so Isagi has to get benched by Ego, and they can't play together?
Getting benched by his daddy? Hell no.
I mean, Isagi and Barou were put on the same team, so like, I don't know.
Yeah, but like Barrow won't pass. We know that, but with Barrow, like the relationship's a little bit different in it.
Isagi has midfielders. They will pass to him. Calm down.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, you can do like it's not great as we saw, but you can do the PXG thing where you basically have a fully functioning team and then two completely separate forwards.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah, I don't think that would work out for the Blue Lockers.
Well, I mean, it didn't work out for PXG, so
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But you can do it. Like, it's not the
possible,
worst thing
yeah.
ever.
But like, is that the way you really want to go?
Yeah, have you guys noticed how they're calling it Blue Lock Japan now?
Yeah, I heard about that. I saw that in the latest show.
Yeah, that's sick. That's sick.
I mean, it's quite. I mean, it doesn't really matter, and obviously, the characters we have are the characters we have, and I don't want any of them to get swapped out for random people that we've never met before. But it is really weird that like we've basically just kicked out any non-blue lockers who realistically could be better than the blue lockers in different, like, as defenders or midfielders or whatever.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, obviously we saw the U20 Japan team and they were awful. But like, I don't know, surely there are midfielders in Japan that are good. I don't know.
That's the thing, but like the U20 different, like that is Japan's team. Like, obviously not the senior team, but That's Japan's U20 team. So the midfielders that were there were the best that
Well,
Japan could offer.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is like that whole match has such a weird like vibe to it because it's like they're so much worse than the Blue Lockers in positions the Blue Lockers have never played before.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know. I prefer Kagamaru to Fukaku Gen, so I'm not complaining.
No, bro. He doesn't. Vincenzo says if there was a Champions League arc, Kunigami will be in Arsenal, I think. No, I think that was Rayo that got the Arsenal bid. And
Well, earlier on in the arc,
yeah. But Kunigami, he had
He had
some Japanese
Leipzig,
team.
he had Leipzig bid after the Japanese one.
Ah,
yeah. He might have bastard now, okay. But that
Yeah,
way,
probably.
it's more possible because I'm freaking Kaiser's leaving.
Yeah, he's probably got a bastard one now, or a Dortmund one.
Yeah, I mean he
But if
proved that
Dortmund
he
didn't
can
get
work
Isagi, let's
with
go for the
Isagi.
next best thing.
Well, Isagi's at Bayern now, isn't it? So,
Yeah, that's why I said Dortmund didn't get Isagi. Let's get the next best thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to see the teams that bidded those final bids. I don't get why we've not been shown it, but we got shown it for the
Top four.
non-blue lockers.
I mean, assumedly,
Have you seen
Bachara is Bachar, and probably Atoya is too, you'd assume. Like, there's not really any reason that they wouldn't be.
Yeah, I mean,
And then Chiguri and Rayo are probably Manshine.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other ones
that's the
who are like,
safest assumption. Yeah.
well, it gets to the point where it's like, I want to say that Karasu is obviously PXG, but his bid is low, which kind of implies it's not PXG.
Really?
PXG would wait? Did PXG bid for him the first time though?
Well, I don't remember. I don't think so.
Because they bidded for him at 12 mil, so
They
both
did. Yeah,
bidding
they
for
did.
him.
Did they? Oh god.
Yeah, they did.
So I think he would say someone who can go to Galatasaray with Yukimiya is Kazuma Nayo. There's someone in real life built like Neo. So that would be interesting.
Neo. Okay.
I saw a TikTok. It's actually so funny. Like I don't know if it's like AI lookalikes of the characters, but it's like based on like real life stuff. It was so funny. Oh my days.
Okay. Yes, OP's here. What's good, OP?
Hey,
I am cooked.
But yeah, no, I'm a little bit annoyed that they've not shown us those yet. I'm hoping we'd see them, but I don't see what's the relevance of showing us it now. Now that we've gone past the whole
Well,
Neo
to be
stuff.
fair, I kind of don't care as much because
Mm.
of how this is formatted, which kind of doesn't. It's kind of confusing how it's like formatted, but either way, because of how it's formatted, there's no reason why their bids wouldn't change like during and after the U20 Cup. Like, well, different clubs might offer them stuff if they do better in the World Cup.
Yeah.
So, like, realistically, I don't care that much because a lot of them might change anyway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fair.
So Vincenzo says, I think every match will have main characters that will focus on like first match could be Bachira or Rayo, and then second match then barou, Shido, and so on. What do you guys think? How do you think this goes down?
Well, they're going to want every game to be a bit different. So focusing on like an individual or like a small group of characters' developments for each game could give that kind of difference that you want.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes down to whether the entirety of the U20 World Cup is going to be played out.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I don't want them to like fully focus on players in matches. Like, I don't want there to be a match where it's like almost entirely focusing on 3 players or whatever.
mm-hmm.
I think it would be good for like I mean, okay, I hated how they did Hiyori's stuff in the Ubers game, but I prefer that kind of a thing where it's like it cuts to them every now and then, like you get their perspective occasionally, and then they do something at the end. Rather than like literally rather than giving them a clearly obvious more amount of screen time than other players.
So more bench cam then.
Well, more just like I basically just want them to do how they did the U20 match, but basically give specific characters a bit more screen time than everyone else. Like give a couple characters like the amount of stuff like Rin did in the U20 match.
What about you, Suki?
Yeah, I agree with that. Like how you kind of just said the thing I was thinking about last. Like when Rin was really playing at his best, that's when they started to show like, hey, okay, this is the big focus on him. It's like not like in the beginning of the match, like with freaking Hiyori backstory. This is why we call it backstory Mountain, because before the match we get back, so we freaking know who's gonna be like getting the best parts of this game.
Yeah. Well, they even had the Ness backstory that everyone thought was like a red herring because he was completely doing nothing, but then he still did then, do the final assist.
Yeah, exactly. I think pretty much if we get a backstory, we know who's getting focused on.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I love like Bachira and Chiguru and whoever. We already have their backstories, so you can't get their backstories and then get clearly told that they're gonna cook in this match or whatever.
I still think, man, they did Chiguru dirty. I think like he's much better than what they portrayed.
Or what, like his NEL value and performance and stuff.
The values are right. I think it could be a little bit higher. But I feel like he was a bit he sort of felt like a background character.
Yeah, well,
but he was on crud.
Well, that's like the thing is like Chris was coaching in the sense of like he was basically training the individual players that he believed he could train effectively. And so from his perspective, like obviously that it could have been Rin, however, but from his perspective he was like, well, I mean, Chiguru's clearly worked, like he's gotten way better and can score consistently, so I can just leave him alone now.
Yeah, that's true.
And focus on Nagi and Raito, who are completely bombing out.
That's very true. So, Michi No Bowls says, hot take. Rin is better than Don Lorenzo and Kaiser. What do you guys think?
Well, as an individual player, it's unclear, but seemingly he is better than both of them individually. Like in a one-on-one, he is better than both of them. However,
is he better dribbling than Don
football
Lorenzo?
Is not a one-on-one.
Is he a better dribbler than Don Lorenzo, you think?
I think he's I think this is why I don't like the wording of this kind of thing and whatever. I think Rin is better at getting past people than Don Lorenzo. Whether you want to say like technically like a better dribbler or whatever, but like if one of them has the ball, like if they have the ball and they have to get past someone, I'm putting my bets on Rin over Lorenzo.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. What do you think, Dedu?
Yeah, again, like pretty similar actually, but like what you've got is you see the Ubers match where you've got like Don Lorenzo who managed to like keep Kaiser completely locked down. Kaiser only scored once Don Lorenzo perceived Isagi as a bigger threat. And then you've got Rin outclassing a better version of Kaiser with occasional help from Isagi. So the narrative is really pushing that Rin's individual capabilities are definitely up there. Like, yeah, you've got Don Lorenzo locked down a weaker Kaiser, but Rin beat a stronger Kaiser with support. So you've definitely got to take a look at that when evaluating how Rin stacks up against these new Gen 11 players.
I mean, I think it's definitely true that, like, I hate this argument for Sai, because everyone uses it for Sai, but I definitely think it's reasonable to say that Lorenzo was definitely not going all out in that match, considering half the time he's kind of just, like, messing around, and the first goal that happens is, like, I love it because he, like, dribbles up and gets stopped by Isagi, and then Isagi makes the goal. And it just cuts back to Lorenzo, and he's kind of just, like, standing there. Like, he wasn't running back or anything. He was just like, fuck, I lost the ball. I guess I'll see what happens. He's like, we have 3 other centre backs. There's no way he'll score.
Yeah, for sure. I think I've always said this. I do think, like, Don Lorenzo was purposefully nerfed in the Uber's setup, and I think that's it was because I think we're gonna see him again, obviously, but I still believe that Don Lorenzo will be the weakest new Gen 11 player we will be introduced to in the story. I think from here on, everyone is going to be stronger.
I agree and disagree with that. I think that Don Lorenzo, current Don Lorenzo, will probably be the worst new gen. But I also think there is a really good chance that if we do, like, play against, if, like, Japan plays against Italy, and we get to actually see Don Lorenzo in a full 90-minute match, I think there is a very good chance that he has, like, an awakening moment, or because Lorenzo doesn't really have any ego. He doesn't really seem to care about winning or losing. He doesn't
as long as I get a paycheck.
he kind of just messes around during matches in the NEL, at least. So it's like,
to be fair, actually, quick note, is that you don't get a national team salary, which means all the money you get from international tournaments is if you perform well in them.
Yeah.
Which means if we've got a Don Lorenzo striving for a bit of mullah, you may actually just go all out to win the World Cup for the sake of the money. And that could, we could get a locked-in Don Lorenzo.
Yeah, because I can definitely see, like, Lorenzo, like, Japan against Italy, Lorenzo playing like he normally does, and they manage, like, he plays well, but they manage to score the first goal, and then Lorenzo is like, oh god, we're actually going to lose. I need to actually try. I need money, bro. I want money. And so then he locks in, and I mean, probably still loses. Let's be real, but
And you've got to think as well. Italy
we've never even really seen Lorenzo try.
Like, no, he
let alone be in flow.
But we've got to also remember that Italy is known for the defensive style of football, right?
Yeah,
and this is gonna be the whole Italian team, so it won't just be Don Lorenzo as a defender. It'll be other good defenders alongside him from Italy. It could just be like and as well, the coach won't be Snuffy, so it won't be a Snuffy system. So I think the shackles will be off, because Snuffy system is very regimented and everyone has their role. I think the shackles will be off, so we might even see Lorenzo play a defensive midfielder instead of a centre back.
I mean, I think, like, based on what we saw, which wasn't that much of Uber's, I definitely think their biggest weak point as, like, a team is if Lorenzo isn't able to, like, perform fully. Like, if Lorenzo loses his mark at any point, or if Lorenzo like, lets someone get past him at any point, the rest of Uber's defense really isn't, like, good enough. Like, Nico, Ryu, and Aiku are all good, but they're, like, nowhere near as good as the best strikers.
Yeah, bro.
Like
I recently did
Kaiser. So if Lorenzo loses his mark against Kaiser, like we saw, Kaiser basically immediately gets a goal.
Bro, I recently did IQ stats for a video, and bro, like, it's actually weird how underpowered he is in terms of
Yeah.
like statistically. When you see him in the story, you'd think like, you know, IQ's a powerhouse, but at the moment he's not. So I
Yeah,
think
well,
Blue Lock's defense is going to
he's
be really weak in this World Cup. They're gonna have to rely on goals.
yeah. That is actually Uber's other weakness is they're such a slow team.
Oh yeah, the
Like
slowest. So
Lorenzo is the fastest player with 83, and then the
83, yeah.
second fastest
Watching
player is
Raito's video, I'm
Sendo.
like, yo, dog, that's scary, bro. It was
Yeah,
slow
bro.
or Barrow. I forget who was the fastest.
Yeah, bro.
Was it or Barrow?
The
The best
team is
passer.
so slow. Baro's 81, I think.
Oh
Sendo
no,
is
Lorenzo's
faster than Baro.
best passer was Nico. I'm
Nico.
dead.
Best passer was Nico.
Yeah, like you've got like Ubers is such a weird team because when you look at them and you see that they have Aru, Nico, Aiku, Lorenzo, Baro, whatever, they like look really good. But
Yeah,
when you actually look at the roles that those players play, it's like, oh, they don't really have a playmaker or a dribbler. Like
no,
they don't really have a good midfield at all.
no.
It's
Literally,
like that's why I'm thinking that like Lorenzo wasn't able to play to his best because Lorenzo effectively had to fill in for the midfield role. Like he couldn't stay back because it was almost impossible to score without him, realistically, or at
yeah.
least much more difficult.
We definitely
Um,
see a stronger Lorenzo and
yeah,
uh
well, I want like
the World
a
Cup.
like full-on defensive Lorenzo, where like he dribbles occasionally, but he just like stays on the defensive line
His
90
dribbling's
minutes of
too
the
good
game.
to not for him not to use it though. And we
Yeah,
only got
but
to
he
see it
can
what one?
dribble, but I don't want him to dribble all the way up to the fucking opponent's box and just leave leave
Who's
his
gonna
defense with
stop
a
him, though?
massive hole.
Who's basically gonna stop him on block? Maybe
Well, I mean, Isagi did.
wait, his dribbling?
Well, yeah, but Lorenzo's not going to score the goal, assumedly.
No,
Oh,
Isagi cut out the
by
he
Isagi
can't
stopping his
stop his
pass. Okay,
dribbling.
Yeah,
okay.
well, I'm just
I
saying,
thought
like,
you meant
I'm fine with Lorenzo going up. Like, I trust him to get there, but
yeah,
like, if they don't score that goal, then like, what are they going to do? Like,
because
Lorenzo
Lorenzo
won't
gets
make it
the
back in
goal
time.
defense, but I don't see him scoring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So like I'm fine with Lorenzo going up, but I just don't want him to go all the way up to the box.
Glad we're good on that.
Especially because hopefully Italy will have actual midfielders if it's the national team.
Yeah, they should do. They should
Yo,
do.
we need Chiesa in that team for the
But
Euro.
I think they'll still be a slow team, Italy in general.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
in theory,
Italy
it'll be like a
exactly,
counter-attacking.
super fast and flashy players.
They're actually really fast, the national team. They just play a super slow style and then insanely intensify it.
Yeah, well, they're all about like bursts of speed because they basically wait to steal the ball and then charge up the field with a
Yeah,
counter.
it's like an insane counter attack of full speed.
Yeah.
Ubers doesn't have that. Even
Ubers does not have that.
yeah, Isagi says in I think chapter 214, they're building up their attack, but it's really slow.
For
Well,
Isagi to call it slow, man,
Yeah, I know.
well, yeah, because on the counter they have two issues, which is they're slow, so they can't like run up the pitch, and they don't have a good passer, so they
yeah.
can't like send a long ball all the way down. So it's like Lorenzo needs to slowly dribble all the way up.
We'll see.
God, it just reminds me of like when you get like your new like 99 dribbling player on FIFA and you just try to run through the opponent's whole team with them.
Oh my God.
Do you know one player I used to do that with all the time, and I can't even remember which FIFA this was. It must be like 20. No, it must be like 16 or 17. Dries Mertens for Napoli.
Yeah, I remember that guy. He was
Prime Mertens was good.
Bro, like I used to literally play. This was at uni, so at the SU we had the we had the PlayStation setups. So I used to play against it was always winner stays on, and whenever it's my turn, I go Napoli, and then with Dries Mertens, I literally dribble through the whole team because his dribbling, his ball handling was ridiculous. It was even better than Messi's in that game, I swear. But yeah, we'll
Who's
see.
a midget.
Yeah, it's so small but fast. We'll see how we'll see how Italy end up doing. But Vincenzo asks a good question here, and he says, "Who's the next character to get kicked out of Blue Lock?" But I want to ask, right? How do we even get eliminations now?
Well, BLUELOCK's over, basically.
It's BLUELOCK Japan now, but
Yeah, like they're the national. Like they succeeded. They are the national team. Like they can continue to
But
train and
but it's
whatever, but
it's
like
it's still a
they
thing.
made the national team.
Is it not still a thing where you have to be, from 300 to 1?
Well,
No,
I mean,
no, not
realistically,
really.
no, because it's like, what are they going to do? Stop Aiku and Nico and Hiyori and stuff from playing in Japan? Like, that's their whole team.
like originally they were supposed to have 5 people. That was the original plan. Ego was supposed
Yeah, they were going to put 5 of them playing
to
as strikers in the U20 team.
what
Oh,
they can do now is they can do what like real life does, where it's like you have to be like the best player club football to still be in the national team. Like
I mean, I always thought that's how the real World Cup will go, because I don't see the real World Cup just being a bunch of blue lockers, on the 20-year-old.
yeah, someone like Nana says not gonna be in the main World Cup. They're gonna be like other actual real Japanese players who are gonna take some spots.
Yeah.
Nana has gotta go home. He's overstayed himself.
No, yeah. I mean, I would be really interested to see if because again, I get like this is it for Blue Lock now, as in like this is the Blue Lock team, but we still need to establish who is that number one, the one that stands above the rest.
I mean, yeah, but you can still do that. Like, Noah's number 1. I don't think, like, he didn't, I assume he didn't go through some weird, unethical experiment. He just
Hmm.
is number 1.
But think about it like this, because
He needs to be
obviously Rin and Isagi will battle it out for number one, but how is that going to be determined now? Is it
It,
bros.
it,
more?
it's easy. In tournaments, there is a player of the tournament.
Hmm. And what if
That's
neither of them gets it?
Yeah, what if
No.
neither of them get it? That would be great. I hope neither of them get it. That would be really funny.
Because that could also happen. Like neither of them get it. Maybe another new Gen 11 midfielder instead gets it.
it's usually a striker. The media loves strikers.
What was we talking about?
We're talking about how we gonna get the one above all, the number one blue locker of all time.
Basically, who's going to be the player of the tournament at the U20 World Cup?
No, not necessarily player of the tournament. I mean number one in blue lock. Of all.
Well, technically, it's just subjective.
It should, but we've not. It's not been subjective up to now, so I don't see why it would.
Well, objective means that there
Been
is one
subjective.
correct answer.
Hmm.
There
It's
isn't
like
one
Rin,
correct
like,
answer.
yeah, like in third selection, Rin wasn't objectively a better striker than Shido.
Yeah, but he held the number one rank, and
Yeah,
that's
he
that's all
held the
that
number
matters.
1 rank, but I mean, people are. It's like Lavinia says. Like, he believes himself to be the number 1
Yeah,
striker, and
but
that's not just
I'm
him being like, "Oh,
I'm
I
not
know
talking.
Noah's better than me, but I believe it." He genuinely is like, "I'm better than Noah." That's
Yeah,
people say that he's number 1, but I'm number 1.
I'm not talking about subjective, because Blue Lock was all about eliminations up until the number one, right? So I'm talking Blue Lock has to be an objective metric. It
Yeah, but that
has
like
to end.
what would
See,
that be though?
that's a adaptation issue. Basically, Blue Lock's original aim was to create the world's best striker, stated by Ego in his opening speech.
Yeah.
It was a go from 300 to 1, then
Hmm.
the top will be the best striker in the world.
Yeah.
However, due to adapting events involving the U20 Japan and the upcoming match, the aim was then adapted from creating the single best striker to then building a strong national team. That's why in the U20 match we didn't have any proper like defenders or goalkeepers, because Ego wasn't training them to be that way. However, now with the NEL, Ego shows that he is like allowing it to expand more, because it's at the beginning he starts like, you can fight to be a striker, or you can adapt in other positions and learn your trade there. It's a clear like difference of aim. The eliminating from 300 to 1 is no longer the goal, so it's not really as important as what's going on now.
Okay. To be fair, I still think we've got to establish the striker in Blue
Yeah,
Lock.
I mean, I think at the end of the series there will be the next Noah. There will be a player who is the best striker in the world, but it's never going to be an objective thing.
Yeah, I'm
like
I'm not talking
Isagi's
about
not
the best.
objectively better than barou and Shido, but like no one ever argues that.
We're still going too far, because I'm not talking about the best in the world. I'm talking about just the best in Blue Lock.
Well, yeah, but like even like how do you do that objectively? Like
Originally, it was
there
going to
will
be through
always
eliminations.
Yeah, but there will always be people who still think Rin is better than Isagi.
Yeah, you can even make a case for other players.
If Rin got eliminated, then we'd, because I'm not talking about like, you know, who you think is stylistically better or anything like that. I'm just talking about straight up, these are the challenges. Whoever hits the metrics for the challenges is the winner. All, you know, objective. That's it.
But not objective. Like that, like Kira
But
got eliminated,
it was
but I
because
don't think many people genuinely believe
it
he's the
was because
worst player.
Kunigami was a good striker. He's probably better than most of the strikers that got eliminated, which was shown by the fact that he actually got through the you know the
Wow.
but still Kunigami got eliminated, so he wasn't one of the numbers at that point. So and that's what I mean. Like, I don't really care if you are a good striker or not. I mean, who's gonna stand at number one? How do we get there?
That's
Yeah, but
completely
my
determined
point
by the
is
end
like
of the show.
technically, like Sendo's still here. He could make it to number one in theory.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. That's
it
And
doesn't the
it's
end
like
of the
if that
month.
happened, would that be good? No, I'd rather they just didn't have a number one than make Sendo number one.
Yeah, like
about Sendo with one of the viewers right now.
Like I like Sendo quite a lot, but I don't like him that much.
Yeah. Do we have enough? Yeah, we got enough for 11 versus 11.
But I hate because what the positional, like what are the positions we're having for this 11v11?
In it, you can't really have,
because we have 3 centre backs and then Raichi and like Kunigami, who people sometimes put at centre back, and then the fullbacks are screwed, and we have like, so the actually good midfielders we have are basically Bachara, Rayo, Isagi, kind of, but obviously in an 11v11 he's gonna be centre forward.
You said midfielder?
Yeah.
Like Batra in that category. I mean, he is, but
Oh, sorry, I'm not saying like he is a midfielder, but like if you're doing an 11v11, people are going to be out of position. Like there are not enough players, so realistically, Butcher probably gets played in the midfield. Maybe as a winger, but like
personally,
because I think realistically, Butcher is really good at cam and can be played at like right mid and basically be fine.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I still think I don't think the 11 versus 11 will work. I think for training, yes, that's cool, but it won't work in order to establish who's good and who isn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
go on. What was you gonna say? No. Okay. No. So I think there'll be too much. Like it wouldn't be balanced enough. In my opinion, in terms of, you know, if you're gonna go by who scores the most goals, then what we're doing is IQ gonna try and run the whole thing and try and score a goal or something.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why we can't really have a number one anymore, because like how are you going to compare IQ So like everyone says Rin is better than Aiku, but like in a game, how can you really compare them?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, so how do you guys think it works? Because like OP says here, honestly, I think we should have seen at least one of the adult Japan players by now. And I've always been of the thought that once it gets to the real World Cup, it'll be a mixture of adults and a couple of blue lockers. I don't see all the blue lockers making it into that Japan team. So how do you
Well,
think
yeah,
it's gonna go?
I think that originally I didn't care. Like I'd heard people say this, and I was like, "Who cares? You know, it doesn't really matter. Like the blue lockers are just going to become as good as the pros, and it in like the story wise, they should become better. At least the good ones. But when you compare Kaiser, who is stated at least to be the closest striker in the U20 world to a pro. Like
Mhm,
he is the bridge basically between the U20 world and the professional world.
mhm.
He is so ass compared to the professional
Yep.
strikers. So like I hate it. Why like if you compare Kaiser and like Kaiser's interactions with Chris to like Lamine playing in the World Cup and the Champion League or whatever. What like how is Kaiser this bad?
No, so exactly. This is my point exactly. Like, and Kaiser's one of the older U20 players as well. He's
Yeah, he's
19,
19, I think.
so he's on the brink already. Like really I think does he actually play pro football or does he play
I
youth?
mean, in
We
the
don't
flashback,
know.
I
We know
mean,
that he's in the youth club, but like we
yeah.
don't know if he's ever played in the like
I mean, maybe Premier
adult team.
League would fit him. I don't know. Maybe the Premier League. I
No, we're
don't
not
know.
talking about where to go. We're just talking about like, Premier League wouldn't fit Kaiser.
No, I'm saying I'm just saying he probably will play in some league or something.
La Liga is where he.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kaiser has seen play in professional
Yeah, same.
matches.
I think he's probably sat on the bench at the very least for the for
But
the
the issue is like you would never, from what we've seen, if we assume that Chris Prince, who is one of the best strikers in the world, is worse at defending than the like. I'm gonna be generous and say the good defenders
Mhm.
in the professional world. How is Kaiser getting anything done if he plays? He's getting like demolished.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't do anything to Lorenzo. How is he? If we assume that the gap between Kaiser and Lavinho, let's say, just because people say he's the worst of the masters, and if we say that that gap is the minimum gap between Lorenzo and the professional defenders, then what? How are they that bad?
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
the thing is that the term of the closest to the professional. Professional is a very broad term. Like you've got your Messis, your Ronaldos, your Neymars.
Those are us.
They're all professionals. But also, if you go under the title of professional, you've got bang average players, even in like the championship in League One. Okay, League yeah, cool. I meant League One. But
Yeah,
even down in those leagues, they also count as professionals.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a vague term. Like,
but
are
we
they
do know
saying
that
Kaiser's close?
So
Kaiser has been bought, quote unquote, by Real, which means in theory you'd assume that they are, considering he's 19, planning on playing him
yeah,
in.
Well, no, because youth players are still contracted under their main clubs.
19 isn't.
Like, let's say, I'll use myself as an example, and I got, and I was playing for, I don't know, like Leicester or something, the team I support, and I'm in their youth academy, and I have a stellar season in the youth leagues, and let's say I get like interest from Arsenal, for example, the main club would sign me, but would put me into their youth academy to play youth football. So you're still contracted under the main club, but you can be moved down to the youth system if need be.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Kaiser's almost already
he's going on to 20
clubs. If he's 19, he has less than a year of playing in the youth leagues.
Well, no, because the youth leagues go up to 23. The oldest youth bracket is the under 23.
No one really plays at 23 in the youth bracket though. It's very 23.
Like you're
Sure, we'll go with that. But
as an
rare.
English person, I know nothing about the U23, so I just assume it's like a ghost town.
At under 23s, it's super rare you see a 23-year-old, 22-year-old, even a 21-year-old playing at that level. It's really rare, especially at the
it's
top.
not really rare.
No, it is. It is.
No, because you're under 23 players that are getting into the pro leagues are the top 1% of the top 1%.
No, so if you could actually do an exercise and look through all the Premier League youth players and look at their ages, you'll be hard pressed to find a 23-year-old, 22-year-old, a 21-year-old in there. You'll be hard pressed.
That's because you're looking at the main clubs. You're not looking at the youth players. Like, you're an Arsenal fan.
But they make
you know a lot. I'm going to guess you know a lot about the main club, but the youth leagues hardly get any attention. Like, I bet you couldn't name a single youth player that's currently playing for Arsenal because they don't get the attention.
I could name quite a few.
Okay.
Kelly.
Go on.
Nketiah back in the day.
No, not Nketiah. So we've got a new C. We've got
the football fans are going at
it. We've got Tego Jr. We've got what's his name? What's his name now? Let me move on to the next one. We've got
see, you just proved my point. Even an Arsenal fan like you hardly knows your youth setup. And if you have a youth setup, then you have to have, at the bare minimum, the 18 required players to be able to field a starting 11 and a bench.
But most of those, and the ones that I've talked about, they're all 18, 17-year-olds playing for under 21s, under 23, sorry.
23. But you still couldn't name all of them.
Yeah,
granted, yes, players are getting better at a younger age, but not every player is, reaching that level. Like, you've got,
if we do
you've got Nwaneri and Lewis Skelly coming through, and they're really young, but not every youth player is going to be a Nwaneri and a Lewis Skelly. There are some that are simply not as good as them.
Yeah,
and those are the ones that go on to get forgotten. Like, I know a few from Leicester that are in that low 20 brackets that play in the youth setup.
We could do it now. We could literally take a look now at the players even at Leicester and see if any of them are even 23 years old.
All right. Well, okay, let's go Google.
Well, while they do this chat, you have any hot takes about BLUELOCK? That's a topic I actually know about.
Hot takes, bro, really?
I don't know, your questions.
Right.
Takes are there.
You can just say, like, I don't know. You can say Sendo's the best character or something.
I was about to say that.
Sendo's the best character.
They don't even have an under 23s.
Oh, I found the under 23. What the fuck?
I think Luna
are you sure that's this season, this year's under 23? Because I don't think they've got it under 23.
Hold on, I'm currently.
Mr. Vincenzo.
Why is it only showing 16,
I
17?
think Luna probably.
Yeah, because I don't think that under 23 exists anymore.
I think considering
I'm not doing
that Luna name dropped Sai and Luna kind of like yeeted Rin a little bit in the World 5 match, and obviously he's a striker. I think it's pretty likely. I mean, Sai was talking about being the best striker in the world, so it's not unreasonable to say he was comparing that to professional players. Like,
And
like
new
Luna.
ESPN was a shit
So I
football site.
assume it's Luna and not like a under 20 player.
So there's one here.
Also, to be fair,
Nathaniel
I agree that Nico is the second best CDM in BLUELOCK,
Opoku.
but only because the other ones are bad. I mean, I think
here we
Nico's
go.
good, but like
Oh,
Raichi and Kunigami are just like very
okay,
mediocre CDMs.
cool. Agree, whatever.
Yeah, have you found on the 23s or 21s?
I like Sendo a lot as well.
It says under
He's
23.
pretty cool. I like that his
here we go,
ego
age.
is just to date hot
Okay.
women. That's funny.
Bro, what? He's a comedic relief then.
Yeah. What's your point? Is his ego not to date hot women?
Bro, he gotta at least have something
22, 20, 20, 19,
All I'm
19,
saying is his
22,
ego, when he
19,
awakened,
20,
went from
19,
dating pinup
21,
models
19,
to
21,
Hollywood actresses.
22, 19, 17,
He
18,
just
20,
wants to
20,
date.
20,
He just wants to be
22,
a
18,
housewife to a hot, rich woman.
20, 18,
to
20.
fired up, bro. That's it.
Yep, they all.
That is
some
a
of
hot
them
take.
look in the 20s to me.
I'm not gonna talk about Adam Blake. He's out of the picture because
I said 20, 23, 22, and 21.
I think Ness has really
I
good
found
potential. I don't think
a
he
22.
currently
I
is
found
the
another
second best
22.
midfielder, but I definitely think
two 21s, another
he
22.
has the potential to
two
be the
20s,
second
another
best midfielder.
22. Found two more 20s and two more 21s and
He's
another
a
20.
like playmaking
You're on a
midfielder
different
without
me
meta
then,
vision,
'cause
which I love.
I've
I
got
love when players don't
the
have meta
oldest
vision and pred out.
21.
Whoa, calm down, Raji, hold up.
The only one above them is a 23-year-old, and he's the only one that's 23. The rest are 21.
I
So
mean,
22s
you
on
never
my.
know. He could be a dad.
Are we
Who
looking
knows?
at Leicester? Yeah.
That's what
What
I'm
do you
looking
mean,
at.
Bachira is
Yeah,
like?
I don't have any 22-year-olds at all.
I swear, Bachira's like 1 or 2
and
years
one
younger than
23-year-old.
IQ.
The rest
I'll start then.
Isn't Bachira
We've
the
got
same age as
Stelarczyk,
Isagi?
22.
Or at
Odunze,
least, like,
20.
relatively,
Young,
like,
20.
similar.
Chibueze, 19. Doherty, 19.
I think
There's
Ness's
Lewis
dribbling
Brunt,
is really
22.
good, but
Ben
he
Nelson,
doesn't use it that
18.
often.
Ronnie
is
Nelson,
the issue.
19. Leston Hughes, 20. Harvey Godsmark, 19. Shane Flynn, 21.
But,
Joe
like,
Wormleighton, 19. Bailey Spencer, 21.
when
Saul
we see his
Chitterwan,
dribbling
22.
against Bachira, it's pretty cool.
Ewing, 19.
I like
Will
it, but
A,
he just
17.
doesn't use it that much.
Cartwright, 18. We got Pennant, 20. Even Fitzhugh, 20. We got Holm, 22. Braybroke, 18. Maswahise, 20. Marcel, 20. McAteer, 21. Wakeling, 21. And Russ, 20. So yes, there are players in the under 23 bracket that are in their 20s. Some of which also
But
literally
I didn't say
being
20s.
at the
I said
borderline.
23,
22.
22, and 21.
Well, I said 22s and 21s.
Yeah, but the majority of them aren't 22 or 21.
There's still 22 and 21.
Yeah, you've got a couple in there, but it's not the majority of the
More
team.
more than a couple.
What, 5, 6?
Also, not to act like I know anything about what you're talking about, but like in theory, Kaiser is supposed to be the 1% of the 1% of U20 players.
I'm not sure where you got this list from. I cannot find an under 23 team for Leicester. There's only under 21.
I'm just built different. Okay, yeah. We'll go players that are 22, 23. One. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
or,
12.
like, just up-to-date stats in general for the characters that we haven't seen in a while.
Oh, I can also evaluate based.
Because they kind of just got rid of the stats, which again, in my opinion, is just because Ren's stats were too high. And they didn't want to make Ren seem stupidly OP. But, like, I want to get up-to-date stats of Bar, for example, because his shooting is still 88 in the thing, which is pretty brutal.
Yeah, I want to see stats updates.
I just want to see.
Yeah, same. We need that badly.
Because we don't have any PXG players. We don't have any. We don't have a Toyas. Is there anyone in? I think that's
we don't have
it.
We don't have Hioris.
I will make.
Yeah, we don't have
Hiyori's
Hioris. We don't have
list
size,
solo.
but obviously, I mean, he doesn't exist right now, so who cares? I do think it's insane that we got Kiora's stats, but we don't have Hiyori's.
Yeah, same.
I will make Hiyori's stats solo. I will make him the best in BLUELOCK, and I can argue it to be totally valid.
All we know is that Hiyori's stats
in BLUELOCK.
Well, all we know is that Hiyori's stats are around 80. Like, his overall is around 80, probably.
He's better than that. He is better.
No, because all we know about him is he isn't good enough to start.
He's way better than 80.
Well, yeah, but all we know about him is his overall isn't good enough to start, so he has to be less than Kurona, who's 83. And he wasn't good enough to be subbed in over Kiora. So Kiora's at 80, which means that Hiyori's at least can't be much higher than 80.
But what we also have to...
It is the present that matters. It is the present that matters. Hiyori is just better.
Yeah, but what? His stats can't have gone up that much.
No. We also have
he is built different.
The fact that Hiyori probably wasn't playing properly up until he got, the will to play from Isagi. And once he actually got on the pitch, we saw how good he was. And I think in all of BLUELOCK, probably Hiyori's been playing half-assed the whole time. The whole thing with Karasu's always talking about how Hiyori doesn't try.
Look, I mean, all I'm saying is that Hiyori probably doesn't have that good speed or shoot, and his defense is probably surprisingly low because
his defense will be low.
No, his defense will be high. His defense will be high.
Well, yeah, I agree. But
will,
Isagi's defense is 75.
Whoever makes the BLUELOCK stats, I will get in the octagon and I will help him. Watch.
Yeah, that's true. Like Kit Kate says here, I feel like they might do it for the current U20 team, and I think that's very true. We might just get a whole 23 update of everyone that's left. That'd be sick. I'll make a video if we get that.
Yeah, I mean, I just think we need it. Well, not need it, but it's kind of important, and you can't really deny that. Even though it doesn't actually mean anything because it's a story. So whether Butcher's dribbling as a 99 or a 98 won't impact anything. It's just nice to be able to see, because that's one of the things that I really don't like. Oh, I'm fine with it because I agree in a way. But in the debate of Butcher versus Chigiri, people bring up stats all the time, and it's Chigiri's stats are better because Chigiri's were more recent, and Chigiri goes to the club where you improve your stats a ton, whereas Butcher went to the club where you improve. I don't know what you improve, but he did.
Creativity.
Yeah, and that's not really as visible. So I just want to be able to see everyone's current stats so we can visibly at least be these people should be similarly good.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
a degree.
Just
and then I can be Butcher is still better though because I'm a Butcher glazer, and I can be his creativity makes him better. What's Chigiri got other than stats? Literally nothing.
Yeah, we need just a whole start.
Of you're kind of true in a way, because since Butcher's creativity did kind of outwit Chigiri's speed just for a bit during the second selection.
Yeah, exactly. My goat Butcher is better than Chigiri, and I don't have any more to say about it. He beat Chigiri. In fact, in the Manshine match, Butcher Manshine match, he demolished Chigiri in terms of stats.
Butcher's question, bro? Because I don't feel like answering it, bro.
Which team has the worst kit in your opinions?
Worse, I mean, they all look clean, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Maybe I think like PXG. I just think that kit's kind of boring.
Ah.
I mean, I'm true. I mean, the black part of the kit until they finally revealed blue.
I think if we're going for most boring, for me it would have to be Manshine's one.
Yeah, but I just like the color though.
It's just blue.
Well, yeah, but it's a better blue than PXG. PXG's blue is just the same blue as BLUELOCK. That's lame.
But
Yeah, but PXG
quite
has like
plain.
cool design.
Yeah,
What?
PXG has that cool X.
It can't be Ubers though. Ubers is the best because they have the like Duma thing that they have on their chest. It's great.
I feel like the kits would have been more interesting if they had different kits for each game, like in an actual match.
Or
Like
you mean like home and away?
Well, like if they had an away kit and whatever.
Yeah, home away or something like that. Like it would have been more interesting.
But for me, I would have to go Manshine the worst, then Barcher, then then PXG, then Ubers. No, then Bastard, then Ubers. I'm only putting Ubers top because I love kits that have white in it. Any kit that has any sort of white in it, automatically.
Manshine has white.
Yeah,
white is the accent.
Yeah, but no, is it white? I thought it was light blue and dark blue.
It's a light blue and a white.
Yeah, it's cyan and white.
Is it? Are you
like
sure?
That's why, because it fits with Nagi.
The shorts are white, but that doesn't count.
That's part of the kit.
It doesn't count.
It's part of the kit.
So you think that they just shouldn't wear shorts then? Kind of weird. Raito, but
I wouldn't go that
pop
far.
off.
I wouldn't go that far.
Clip it.
Yo, Cho, what's good? Cho,
I just love kits have sponsors, because I know that the Ubers one has a sponsor on it, but I don't know. I only realized that really recently.
Yeah, but sponsored by themselves.
Yeah, they're sponsored by
no. Ubers. The Ubers kit has a sponsor from Duma, which is just Puma, but with a D.
Puma, actually.
Oh, don't they have that?
Or whatever it is. Wait.
No, actually, Puma, but copyright issues, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's Duma.
Don't they all have that? Because the what do you call it? The bastard one is Abibus.
Yeah, but I just don't remember. I only remember Ubers because I didn't notice it until someone.
There's Doomba, there's Abibus, and then there's one that looks like a weird W, but I think it's meant to be like a Nike tick, but like with an extra line on it. Yeah.
G and BM sponsored.
That's the Barcher one.
Duma, Adidas, and Nuts.
Yeah, Bastard and PXG both have Adidas, or like whatever it is.
Abibus.
But yeah, I just love Duma. I just think it's really funny.
Yeah, I think it's a horse, you know, or is it like?
Wait, let me look up the.
It's either a horse or like a wolf type of thing.
Jordan never did that move.
Oh yeah, what's PXG's one actually?
It's also that. Oh yeah, it's like a fox or something.
Yeah, it's like a fox or something like
that. But PXG also has the like Adidas logo.
Oh yeah.
They literally PXG and Bastard have the same kit. Like obviously different colors and stuff, but like, you know, the name right in the middle, the logo, number, and
they're the main
sponsorship logo all in the same places, pretty much.
They're the main guy.
Not gonna lie, I'm looking at the Ubers kit now, and I think I might have just gone down a peg. It's literally just a cross and just black and white. No other accent colors.
I like that.
But yeah, but you can say the exact same about PXG. It's just blue with a red X.
It has extra accent colors. It makes it stand out more.
Does it? It's just, I guess it has dark blue shoulders.
I love the Ubers kit. Like I would rock that, like in real life.
Like, it's got red, blue, and white. Like, it actually has colour on it.
The only thing I don't like about the Uber, or I'm like iffy on for the Uber's kit, is the big U in the middle. I don't know. It's so
Really?
weird.
Also, the fact that on the back of the kit, the cross stops at the name, which is just annoying. Whereas for the PXG one, the angle of the X on the front actually loops around the side and avoids the name, so the pattern can keep going down until the bottom of the jersey.
What about the Uber's goalkeeper kit?
Fukaku wears that; it's automatically bad.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. Actually,
no,
I can't be seen support.
Forget Fukaku as well. What about Kanali?
What?
Yeah,
I don't know their names.
He's the other Uber's goalkeeper.
Well, he's a no name. Doesn't count.
It vaguely gather, but like
his existence is irrelevant.
Technically, Uber's has 3 goalkeepers though, because although it's probably just they changed his design like halfway through the NEL.
Yeah, I heard it's just a design change.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but that's probably what it is.
Yeah, I mean, Chopper got his design.
Chopper I swear, Chopper's design got changed. Not like a ton, but like slightly. And it
he looked way cooler before, and then they
But I don't know. It could just be the angle. I mean,
the
only time I also am so confident that that's like him calling us out, but there's like a close up of his face in the PXG match, right? Because he does a throw in. Yeah, that's definitely that's definitely Kaneshiro throwing like a stray at the
face
BLUELOCK
is completely
fandom.
different. The first time we see him, he looked cooler. You know, he didn't have such a wide nose, and then
I mean,
next time we see him,
people can like talk about it in hindsight and whatever, but I still am very confident that he was planned to be the Charles of the team.
Yeah, I think so. I think he was meant to be the Charles, and then they changed it later on.
Yeah, same with like Lorenzo. I think Lorenzo probably just didn't exist back then, which is why he's not in that panel. And then they were like, we need a new gen center back, but like, I don't care. We'll just not put him in the panel. Whatever. I'll figure it out later. And then they like figured out what they were gonna do with him.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, they killed his design completely. I was very disappointed in him. Do you remember those times? There was theories that PXG might have 2 new Gen 11 players on their roster.
No, that was lame. There was no way, right? Like,
you can't have Rin, Shido, and then 2 new gens as well on the same.
Yeah, Rin, Shido, Karasu, and 2 new gens, and it's like, what are you even meant to do?
And
about
then Loki and Charles on top of that.
Yeah, add in Loki.
I mean, we didn't know
a theoretical Charles.
Yeah, we didn't know Charles at the time. We thought Charles was going to be one of the new gens.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people theorized he was a new gen for a while when he first showed up, but obviously there was the whole thing of like they didn't say he was a new gen, so that like he probably wasn't.
Yeah, you know, he's not like he's not got the title, so.
Also, I do like I really like looking at the BLUELOCK stats of like the side characters to see how weird they are, and I love the fact that Charles has the same shooting stat as Uber's Isagi.
Yeah.
It's great because he never even attempts to shoot. I swear.
He probably never will in the story. To be honest, I can't see him ever shooting.
Exactly, like I know, but it feels weird. Like I can't really picture him shooting, but he has one of the highest shooting stats.
Well, to be fair, some methods of shooting is basically just pass it into the net, and Charles is a pretty good passer.
Yeah, he'd be sick at that. It's pretty much what Sai did.
Also, controversial opinion. I've just looked over all of the kits in colour, and I think overall they're pretty much all mid.
Yeah, I agree. I think they're all pretty mid. I think Bastard is the most interesting one, but I also kind of think the sword is kind of edgy, but like not in a good way. It's like cool, I guess, but it's like, why do they have a sword in there?
No, when I look at it, sword is what Yukiya shot you, like sword screw, and the sword like Bastard's jersey.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It just clicked to me. I don't know.
I mean, Bastard's kind of just like a black kit with a bit of red splotched on the front.
With a sword.
With a sword, for
Just
whatever reason.
gold.
It doesn't like. Yeah, I don't know why it's a sword. Like it doesn't really relate to anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
and
Kuroko no Basket did it better in the movie. They had a sword thing, but their team was
Their
called
name
Four
was the
Swords.
swords. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how you do it.
Yeah,
like
they should have
literally,
named
literally.
Bastard Munchen Bastard Swords.
The fact that they called it Bastards is literally so hilarious.
I mean, actually, to be fair, there is a type of sword called a bastard sword. So
there's not.
do you know what
what do you mean? No, there's not.
I think the reason why they chose the sword is because they wanted something that sort of resembles the sponsor on Bayern's kit, which is
Are you talking about the one from Elden Ring?
What do you mean? Am I talking? No, I'm talking about the one in real
well,
life.
I put in
Elden Ring.
I
Based
put
that one off of.
Hold on, I'm dying.
Elden Ring didn't invent bastard
Damn,
swords.
drink some water, homie. Damn.
I said, for crying out loud.
Drink water. Drink water. Drink some. Holy.
Okay.
Gosh.
You're
Holy
right.
cow. Anyway, I searched up Bastard Sword, and the first thing that popped up was Bastard Sword Elden Ring.
Look up medieval bastard swords then. I mean, yes, I know they're technically not a real thing, but they are a name for a type of sword.
They're technically not a real thing. I'll take it at that.
But yeah, I think that
it's just a name for long swords, basically.
I think that sword is supposed to resemble the T on this the Bayern Munich kit sponsor.
Yeah, but it doesn't explain why it's a sword though. Still,
yeah, because
maybe the owner of Bastard Munchen likes Elden Ring.
Swords.
The shape of the sword is like cross shape, a bit like a T in it.
I do still think though that, kind of off topic, but because we were talking about Charles, I do still think though that Lorenzo has the best introduction of any character.
Yo, Michael.
Well, more than that,
yeah.
I love that. I think his introduction is amazing for 3 reasons, which is, okay, yes, the Yo Michael thing, whatever, but that is objectively a great panel, and I love that we get to see him just cook Kaiser immediately.
Yeah, and then
secondly,
just evaluate
I love how
everyone.
Immediately after cooking Kaiser, he cooks everyone else on DM, pretty much. But I also like how the first time we see him, he's basically just a semi-background character in the Uber's team panel. And when we see their formation, we get to see that Lorenzo has been put at centre-back, primary centre-back over Aiku. Mm-hmm. And so, in theory, if you're paying attention, you go, whoa, there's a centre-back who's better than Aiku on this team.
Yeah, Lorenzo got centre-back.
Although, obviously, that's a very anime way to think about it, obviously. He's in the middle, so he must be the best one.
Yeah,
but still, I mean, it's true, so, can't really fault it.
I actually recently did a color of that panel you're talking about. Let me see if I can get it up on.
Which one? I talked about 2 panels.
The introduction one.
The Yo Michael one or the Uber's team one?
No, the Uber's team.
Right.
Let me see.
I do think the I don't even know what to call them, but the team panels are very good.
You mean team introductions?
Yeah, when it shows the full team and the formation or whatever.
Yeah, it's just a formation. It's Uber's formation. That's it. It doesn't really have a specific name. That's Uber formation.
Yeah, it's 5311. I do remember though, but looking back on the Manshine formation, it's so ass. It looks so bad.
Let me check it out. Manshine formation.
Yeah, the Manshine formation looks so bad.
I must look at it though. Let me see where it's ass. This goddamn match started acting me.
Because it's 5-2-3, but it's like three centre backs, two wing backs, I think, and then two CDMs. There's literally the only people upfield are the wingers and striker, and the wingers and striker are really far apart.
One sec, guys.
Like it's just such a
sort this out
weirdly
quickly.
like it just looks like it's been
There we go.
drawn wrong, basically.
I mean, I guess it's probably Chris's idea. He's trying to experiment new things with Nagi.
Yeah, he's just popping off.
Then again, homie was crying in the newest chapter, so I don't know. I'm going to seeing Nagi cry was unexpected. Yo, Dedu, you're playing me in your background.
Hmm?
You're playing the stream in the background.
Bro, it is not false 9 Nagi. Well, it is, but that's not the like what it looks like if you look it up. Oh, you are echoing.
Your mic is echoing.
It's such a delayed echo as well.
I am echoing. I am echoing. Ah.
Are you like on your phone or something?
Mm-hmm.
Right, where is it now? I'm trying to get that panel up, but the image is too big and it won't let me upload it. Wow.
I mean, it's cool. What chapter is it though?
No, sure.
Don't know.
Chapter. I'm talking about my coloring.
Oh, yeah, he's talking about the panel
It's in
of it
Discord.
that he colored in.
Yeah, I'm sending it in Discord.
Yeah, it's just the reason why it won't let me upload it is because the file size is too big, so I've got to reduce the file size. One sec, I should be able to do it now. Can you guys hear me still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Boom, boom.
Does Lamine play in the U20 category, or does he just play?
No, he only plays first team.
Yeah.
Who?
Once you get established as first team, you don't really go.
Sorry, that's what I assumed, but like,
yeah, don't really go back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Kaiser should be vaguely comparable to Lamine.
You guys see that?
Position. It's so dark.
Oh, nice. Oh, Dad, I already signed it. Oh,
yeah. So I did this one, and I did one for Bastard before.
yeah, I like that you made Nico's eyes shine just a little one time.
So like how you made Draco's eyes shine as if he's an important character.
Because he was looking forward. So
and he's kind of was implied to be an important character.
Yeah, we thought he was gonna do bits, innit?
Yeah,
He was gonna do bits. I mean, do you guys remember? What's it? Grim and there was another guy before for Bastard.
Yeah. Oh. I don't remember his name, but I know you're talking
the one
about.
that dribbles, the one that the winger.
That's Grim. Grim's the winger that dribbles.
Oh, it's Grim the winger.
Well, they're both wingers, but he's the one that gets specifically Isagi.
Oh, you're talking Gesner? You're talking about Gesner?
Yeah, Gesner.
Oh, Gesner.
And then this is the one I did for Bastard. Yeah.
Damn. Only three of them dudes. Damn, they say y'all irrelevant.
Yeah, because they only started with the free, innit? They only started with the free.
I'm not gonna lie, what they standing like, bro? I swear to God, they stand these poses. These looking like they're military dudes.
Yeah, man. I got like I need like need to see an Uber's one. No, sorry, not an Uber's one, a Manshine one, and PXG one.
I mean,
What?
you could do one for like PXG and just like render Charles in the background.
Is he not in one? Is he not in it yet?
He's never in one of these like big pictures of the club.
Oh, is he not?
Nope.
Ah, is it? I was just showing. I was just showing these colorings.
Bro, I'm not trying to face the camera, bro. Bro was number one back then. I'm gonna lie, it was kind of crazy that he was number one back then. Tough.
Oh wait, Daddy, you're not up on the stage right now. You're gonna have to put you on. Alright, cool. Right,
Is
full.
the echo gone?
Yes, I don't hear it. I do not hear it.
Okay, that's something.
Right, so we've got we actually OP. We asked him to do a quiz last week, and he's got one done. So I've got it here.
Oh no.
My only thing is now my bloody iPad won't let me put it up on the screen.
Technology is just failing us today.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Oh, it's completely reset the
I
name and
think it
all.
only wants to do it on a laptop. This device does not support screen share.
Yeah, I'm using a laptop right now. That's why I've been able to respond quick.
Are you on a laptop right now?
Yep.
So if I send you this, would you be able to put it up on the screen?
Actually, no, because it's actually a new laptop, and I haven't like put all my shit in it.
Right. Okay. Okay. Because I've got this. Daddy, are you on a laptop right now?
Nope.
No.
Well, Suki has one, but Suki's not on right now.
Suki's not here.
Bro, Suki, if you're in chat, bro, please join. You just a little favor, bro, please.
Yeah, it won't let me do it right now. It says this device does not support screen share. I'm trying to think. Maybe there's another way I can get it up. Hold on with me, guys. I'm gonna have to try.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Just saying.
Let me try something on my TV. See if I can fool it. Uh, let me go on Discord. Just bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. Oh, OP's on the. In fact, OP, let me send you a link. Get
There
you
we go.
on
That's what he
here.
was looking for.
Yes, OP. Let me send you a link, and then you get on here. And in fact, you could be the one that the what do you call it? Presenter. I was gonna
Host.
I was gonna say moderator. I was gonna say the moderator.
Wasn't it a person that, usually can't miss like
You're right.
Jesus.
God, am I just not allowed to prove a point today?
Don't worry about your voice, bro.
A person that like hosts a game show is called a game show host.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's what I was looking for.
If you like, I'm your host, blah de blah.
Yeah, that's that's the actual word for it. I was looking for that. I don't know why I went to moderator. OP, have you got the link? Yes. Look at this. OP's in here. Let me get you up on the stage.
Yeah, this is the perfect cropped image of the number one genius, objectively, no doubt.
Who the hell is that?
It'll be OP.
Pardon.
Where's
What? Did I just hear?
from?
Who the hell is that?
Oh, do you mean the profile?
Yeah. Who said? Who's that? Who said it?
Big me, big Leo, double trees, bro. Where you at?
I'm gonna be at your front door in a minute.
Got you up here.
Bro, pull up.
You know how to work it? Hopefully you can share your screen. Nice. That's it. Let me just sort this out one sec quickly.
Hey, that's a nice beat.
It's a nice what? Jeez. Look at that. Look at that setup. OP went all out on this.
So
So
it's like this a BLUELOCK quiz. That's it.
yeah,
It,
it's a quiz.
it looks like I have a doppelganger.
Yeah, so this is the quiz that OP made for us. Brilliant little quiz. I promise you guys, I've not looked at the questions. I've literally just opened up the document to glance at it. I've not looked at the answers. No, honestly, I've not looked at the answers. So
I'm just messing with you.
so if I win, just know that is because I'm not good.
Match fixing.
Just know that it's because I'm not good. But yeah, OP, have you got
Right.
Mike? You want to take over? And I think we do it the same way. Leo, do you know how to answer questions?
You
In the
mean like send it in like the chat?
Yeah,
Right.
so go in the private chat. In EV Max, go into the private chat and then send your answers to OP.
Wait, who's OPR? Got you, got you.
Yeah.
That's it now.
Okay.
Okay. OP, you
Hello,
ready?
could you hear me?
Yes,
I never heard
Oh
you.
man.
we can hear you. What's
All
good, man?
right. What's up? What's up? I haven't talked since I released a YouTube video, and that was like a year ago.
Oh,
Oh, nah,
really?
same here, bro. Same here. Been
It's
going
good to
5 months strong now.
always good to have you on here. And thanks a lot for the work, man. It's brilliant.
No, no, I appreciate the stream. It's always entertaining.
I'm glad you like it, man.
Yeah, and sending in a quiz is a free way to entertain people, humiliate people on the internet.
Listen, I've yet to win one yet, so I think today might be my lucky day. But I know Leo and Deducing they've been doing their research in it, so
No.
We'll see. We'll see.
yeah. So
Nah,
what we'll do is
if I've lost, it's either because my heart stopped working and I died, or
Damn.
because my internet crashed. I've got my excuses prepped already.
Your heart stopped.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, what?
he's got all the excuses under the sun. Right. So
Homie has been coughing for like a
OP,
minute now.
we'll do it like this. We'll send our answers to you on the private chat on this website, right? We everyone when you give your answers, give the number of the question as well, so that we know like which question is for.
And
And
why would you know that it's numbers? Why
yeah,
would
is
you
it
know that
numbers?
it could be letters?
I think
Yeah,
it's
nah.
numbers.
We'll see.
I bet you know it's numbers because you looked at it before.
Well,
Cheater,
yeah, I
match
had to
fixing.
glance just to make
There you
sure
go.
it was.
Well, yeah. He confessed.
I had to
He
glance.
said,
Hey,
well,
If
yeah.
it's anything, I
what?
change the answers from what I sent him.
See, exactly. Oh no, why'd you do that?
Why you gotta stop saying that?
I'm joking. I'm joking. No, but exactly. So it's all fair.
All
Nah,
right.
it's a fabrication. It's utilization of authority to create a fabricated reality.
Listen,
It's
guys,
match fixing.
just trust me in
Oh,
it.
okay, buddy.
Trust me. Trust me. But yeah, I think we ready to start, anyways. I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then we'll get started right away with the first question. That's
Woo.
going to
Already got
be.
more animation than the anime Blue Lock.
That is crazy.
Oh, yeah, I need to give you what, 15 seconds?
Yeah,
Bro,
something like
15?
15 seconds. Yeah, 15 seconds. No
Okay.
phones, no nothing, guys. Just
Oh, I'm
straight
gonna
up.
die.
I'm
All
on
right.
my phone. Does that mean I just can't
Oh
answer
yeah,
the
yeah. Well, yeah.
questions?
Obviously, yeah. I mean, I
All
thought like
right.
you was on your
No
laptop.
Google.
Yeah, no Google.
First question. In the first selection, how many fake wings of Blue Lock are there?
Fake wings?
Fake
Wait, define
wings.
that question. Define that. Hold on.
The
Fake
fake
wings.
stratums. The fake stratums.
Fake.
Oh.
Bro, fake? Bro, I can't even see the question right. Fake.
Oh my. Oh mate. Is this
I got my question, bro.
a
I got my
trick question?
All right.
question, bro. I already sent it.
Okay.
Okay. Question number 2.
Mhm.
What corner of the net did Isagi score the winning goal of the Neo Egoist League from the striker's point of view?
Ooh, striker point of view.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Hey Siri. It's not Google. It's not Google. I don't even have a Siri.
Vincenzo said just 1 second.
Bro, I didn't even question, bro. I didn't even answer that one. Hold on, please, bro.
Oh,
Hold on.
Hey,
can
no,
I go back?
15
Nah.
seconds.
I'm trying
Don't
to think.
Google it.
Like,
Nah, you gotta be
I'm not
quicker
googling it.
than
I'm
that.
trying to think.
You gotta be quicker than that.
All right, well, I'm gonna move forward.
Yes.
Bro, I
Yeah.
don't remember the question, bro.
Okay. Question number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Who blocked Asagi's first ever left-footed direct shot in a match?
Alexa.
Wait. Did he have one that got blocked?
Did he
First
shoot with
ever.
left foot before the lefty?
Easy question, bro. I already finished
All
mine, bro.
right.
How?
Moving
Bro,
forward.
I've read Blue Lock so many times, bro. That Uber's match is just like a picture in my brain. And I'm not cheating, you know. I'm not. I swear to God, bro. Anyone starts debating,
I love that puzzle pieces and
I swear to God.
We'll see. We'll
that
see.
stuff.
Question number 4.
All right.
Who said this quote? I hate lame guys and boring guys, and you're both.
Oh
What the
my days.
Jesus Christ? Hey, Jesus.
Who's enough
Oh
of an
wow.
you used enough of an arsehole to say that.
I'm about to die. You know what? I'm about to do something. Okay, I don't even know. I'm gonna
All
just drop
right.
something random. There you go.
Moving forward, question number 5.
Mm.
On the Blue Lock daily schedule, what time is allocated for individual training? This one was kind of cruel.
What,
How am I going to remember that?
bro? Wait,
Oh,
what? It's gotta be. No way.
Bro, I'm about to jump off a hill. I cannot
Did
do that.
did they
Nope.
ever tell us this? Yeah. I
I
need.
think there was, but I can't remember. That was way back first selection.
I need.
Selection.
I need to be
Yep, first selection.
paying more
Jesus.
attention, man.
You know
First.
what?
it's not even. It's not even like first selection. It's like blue lock extra time.
Do you know how long ago? Do you know how long ago I read first selection, bro? I
How
was
long?
in Blue Lock like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, bro.
All right. Question number 6. What rank did Isagi clear the initial goal scoring test of the second selection?
Oh,
Oh, I don't want to overthink this.
I mean, it was his
That's
number.
easy, bro. That's kind of easy. Wait, you're talking about the 100 goal thing?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, all right, all right. I was about to say.
All right. Question number 7. In the Naruhaya household, where is the bathtub?
Oh
What?
my,
What do you
What?
mean?
You're
bro! History
evil.
is
Wait,
You
good,
are
what
bro.
do you
evil.
mean? The bathtub? Huh?
Bro,
Now this is a
this man
guess.
seen
It's
this shit happen, bro. I'm
it's a
telling you.
thing.
I'm not even sure Google would know this.
This is a guess. But how? Wait, did we get like a floor plan of his home or something?
Yeah,
No way.
a
When?
complete
Who
floor
would care
plan.
about Naruhaya's floor plan? You know
Since
what?
when?
I bet Lexio would know this. He'd know this in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Yep, swear to God, you would.
All right. Question number 8.
It says,
What condiment does Ego put on his broccoli salad?
"Oh Jesus Christ,
Wait, I think we've seen
Something
this before.
unhealthy.
continent."
Yeah, I don't sauce
Wait,
whatever.
when Henri made him the thing.
Yeah.
Mate,
Uh, hey Siri, what did Ego eat?
mate.
Good.
I
Moving
second guess
forward.
myself here. I feel like I might
Yeah,
have
I just dropped down mine.
killed
But I'm like,
myself off here.
All right. During their private one-on-one, what does Bachio's dribbling tell Rin?
oh, easy one, two,
But
three.
just
Bro. Yes,
Yep.
sir.
dribbling
Yes, sir.
in.
Yes, sir. I remember this shit like the
Wait,
back of my.
what does Butcher's dribbling tell me?
Now,
Yep.
what Rin said something to Butcher about his dribbling,
Uh
but I can't tell you though.
Okay, okay. All right.
Question.
Question number 10. What is the name of the magazine that Bachio's mother is the
What?
cover of?
Oh my God!
What the
nah.
hell?
You okay?
You know what?
Kaiju.
I just dropped something random.
It's
You know
got
what? I bet there is match fixing, but it was for Lexio going for purposely super difficult questions so he can win.
yeah.
Because only he would know the answer to such obscure details.
Trust me.
Hey, we'll see. All right.
Oh my.
Question number 11. Who understood this phrase from Noel Noah? I'm not going to say that. It just says proceed to the goal.
Where's
You're okay. You might.
It's kind of easy though. Easy.
Yeah.
how?
Okay, okay.
Like it's easy, bro. I'm reading BLUELOCK every day of my life. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Touch
He's
grass.
kind of spitting. He's kind of spitting.
Bro said
All
touch
right.
grass. I do touch grass. I go to school every day, bro.
Question number
Yeah,
12.
but you're like legally obligated to do that. That's like
Which?
legal touching grass. Do it of your own free will.
Which NEL
Yo.
player shares?
A passing stat of 97 with Charles.
I know what the answer is, but
Oh,
my internal bias wants me to pick a different option.
in it. Yeah, same,
There's only
same.
one correct option.
Ah,
I want to die, please. I want to die. Can I die now?
I don't care.
Alright.
I'm purposely putting the wrong answer.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Question number
I'm doing it.
13. Who was the goalkeeper of Bastard Munchen before Gagamaru?
Easy,
Beckenbauer.
yes sir.
Charles Beckenbauer.
Who the fuck is
Florian
that?
Wirtz. Voila. Black
What?
man.
Bro, I don't even know these dudes' name. I'm about to die. Oh, what?
Yeah,
Let's
Lexia
see.
would know this.
Oh, somebody got that one right.
So would Suki.
Bro, who got it
Well,
right?
probably not me.
Alright, question number 14. Did Rin and Shido ever play at the same time before facing Bastard Munchen?
Yeah, what? What?
Ooh.
Wait, how do I answer this one? Do I just type it in the chat?
Yeah,
I
type in
guess the
like T
type
or
true or
F or
false.
whatever, yeah.
Maybe. No, but now that doesn't make sense. I'm second guessing myself.
We shall
Oh,
see. Alright,
Next question.
question 15.
One thing I know, never second guess.
What jersey number was Nagi's Manshine? Wait, what number was Nagi Manshine jersey mistakenly drawn with?
Oh.
There's a panel
what?
where he had the wrong number.
Oh. Oh, I should know this.
Go
Oh,
with that.
mate. Oh,
Bro,
this
you
might
gotta
be
give
the.
me more time. Yo,
No,
Op, you
because
gotta
that's
give
the
me more
real.
time.
Oh, my
Whoa,
day.
what's up?
You
I'm all
gotta give
over
me
the
more
place.
time to think. Like,
Ah,
then this one, I don't even know. I'm trying to think right, bro.
I had to guess.
I mean, okay, I could give like a hint. It was when he teamed up with Rayo.
It's too late. I
Oh, my
already
bad.
guessed.
All right, moving on.
Bro, wait, bro, hold up. I can't think.
No, don't wait.
You gotta eat 5,
No, come on, come
4,
on.
Don't wait.
3,
I can't.
2,
You know what? I'm gonna
1.
drop something right now. There you go.
All right. Question 16. Which Neo egoist
No.
put
Oh,
at 53
oh, he said the
million?
word.
Nah.
No.
Hey, for one thing, I am black. But moving on, placing it in fourth place.
Wait, which Neo Egoist clip had 53 million views?
Chris Prince's perfect straight.
They said it fourth.
What?
Hey, I
Huh?
didn't name these. I didn't name these.
But where'd
You know,
you get this?
Like you guys are in the dock.
Remember,
I think most of these questions, like, I think most of these questions are from key mangas translations. I don't know. I saw something of
Mate,
it, but I don't remember.
this is a guess, man.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
I'm
just
trying
the
to guess.
lols.
All right, question number 17. What item was Chris and Yukimiya promoting after the match
Oh,
when they had a little sponsor time?
I don't know. Yukimi is like blind as shit, so I don't know whether it was glasses or not because he was wearing them anyway.
Oh, just gave me a hint. GG's, bro. You just did that to yourself.
Okay.
You're welcome.
it might not be right though.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
Question number
I might be
18.
deceiving you.
What yokai does Barasuda get called by Ego? This is right before the PXG match.
The most
easy,
offensive one possible.
easy, bro, easy.
I have no clue.
Why do I remember these shits, but I can't remember fucking number for bot
Isn't it?
for not? Wow.
Why?
Yeah,
Where is
why do
it?
you know this but not where Naruhine's bathtub
I
is?
read everything, but I'm not watching the numbers of the jersey.
All right. Moving forward. Question number 19. Oh, who said this line? Yoichi, what did you do to your body?
Ah,
You cannot be serious.
ah. I know this one.
Y'all quick.
There
Okay.
is only one person gay enough to say this. I'm just saying. I don't care.
All right. Question number 20. What color liquid does Kaiser avoid drinking?
Man, bro, y'all got
What?
Yo,
it's way too easy, bro. You cannot.
yo,
There's gotta be some freebies, I think.
Nah, bro. I got this metavision, bro. You cannot compete.
yo.
I'm moving like Batch. I'm moving like Karasu, bro.
This
All
is-
right. Question number 21. Which character's cover art shows multiple chains connected to their collar?
Oh my days.
Got you.
This,
Yes, sir. W. Got it.
yeah.
All right. There you
I got
go.
this one from Kit Kat in chat.
Boom.
Oh my
Why are
days.
you taking part in delivering our suffering? Why does it have to be multiple people? What have we ever done? We give you guys free content.
Nah, we barely upload, bro.
Question 22, almost done. Who said this quote? I believed I didn't need anyone else, but you came here into my lonely world.
There is
Easy.
only one. Actually, no, that would give away the answer.
Done. Bro, Hope you're not reading
Oh,
my message, bro.
Oh, well, I mean, like, I can see all your messages, like, out front. So I'm looking at them at the same time.
Got you. Yeah, how many questions are there?
25.
okay.
Uh-oh.
Only 3 more rounds of embarrassment to go.
Let's see. All right. Question 23. What was the name of Rin's yoga
Oh my
pose that
God.
Isagi failed to copy?
Rin could copy it. Wait, Rayo
This-
could copy. Oh, fuck.
This is right
No,
before the World 5.
After the row 5?
No, right before they face him.
You're 1,000 years too early. You'll never be my rival. You'll never beat me.
Yoga pose. I'm pretty sure he did that after day 1.
I don't know. Which one's
After they
the
lost
most.
something
Was
after.
it?
You're
I mean, I got the
1,000 years
chapter. I'll
too
look at it
early.
later.
I mean, I know the phrase. I'm not gonna say it though, but I don't know what chapter though.
All right. Moving
It's
on.
probably not that.
Question 24. In the color page spread with Kaiser, Isagi, and Rin in a 3-way standoff, what weapon or weapons is Kaiser holding?
It better be a
Holding?
football.
Kaiser.
Why
Oh,
do you have a. What?
Kaiser.
Why do you have
Name.
weapons now?
Because
Oh
you don't know if
yeah,
he's holding one or
Oh,
two.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my days.
Is my
Gotcha.
brain the only one not activating this memory?
Damn, bro. That
No,
was a few
I know
They were
what it
in
is.
like traditional uniforms. They called
like in
Kaiser Nazi.
this red rose forest, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that one. I doubt it'd be a gun. Although knowing BLUELOCK, they do like guns. But Isagi would have the guns.
Right.
Yeah.
Final question.
Don't kill me, bro, please.
How many times have Rin called Isagi his rival?
Jesus. Yep, I'm
Hmm.
feeling this for sure. Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm gonna just
2.2.
Uh,
1.5.
Oh my god, it's
you
option
know what?
2.
Why not 2 points?
You're
You know
my
what?
right.
wing it. I'm gonna just wing
Wait.
it.
I'm so confused.
All right. I
I'm
think
gonna
that.
guess
All right.
Yep, I just submitted my
pure
last.
guesswork.
Oh, no, I get it. I get
Okay.
it.
So now we'll go over the answers. Hold on.
Jeez.
I pure intuition that, I'm not even gonna lie.
Listen, I've got this
And
in.
I've got one answer purposely wrong.
All right.
That's
To
on
be
you, bro.
honest,
That's on you.
I'm
My
too lazy
loyalty
to.
knows no bounds.
Yo, of course, you Hiyori maniac.
I'm not a
I knew
maniac.
you put down.
All right.
I would do the same thing, but I want to win.
Okay, so I'm too lazy to keep track of your score, so I believe you won't lie.
Yeah, gotta keep track of our own, innit?
All right, so the answer for question number 1 is 1-4.
Damn.
Damn,
Woo!
that for sure.
There,
That fixes.
he originally said there were 5 stratums, but 4 of them were fake. There was only stratum 5.
See, that's see. I did some deducing analytics and came to that conclusion.
Bruh.
So 5 stratums, one of them is real, 4 of them must be fake.
Yes,
Wait,
sir.
hold on. I'm gonna try to keep track of questions. Hold on.
Okay, yeah. Let me know when you're ready.
Hold up. Damn, my phone bugging, bro.
So in my head, then Leo, did you get that right?
Nope, I said 4.
Yes. I was about to say 4. I was about to say
Yeah.
4. Vincenzo says good quiz. It was a good one.
All right. Question number 2. The answer for this was 3, top left. He banged that shot top left.
Hey, early lead.
Let's
Early
see.
lead.
Wait, hold on. What?
The
Top left.
answer was top left.
Number 3.
Okay, I feel that one. GG's.
It's because you guys didn't see
You
his shot
gotta.
volley.
All right.
I saw the
This
volley.
one. Oh.
Mesmerizing his shot angle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This next question, I don't think any of you know the point that I'm referring to. For
Well, that's
who
not a
blocked
good
first
start, is it?
Sagi's first ever left-footed direct shot. This happened in the U20 match.
Oh.
Aiku.
Oh no.
This
Wait,
was off
Wait,
off
wait, wait.
Nagi's pass.
He said you took a
Oh
Yes,
my
I'm
god, my
getting it right. Yes, sir. Yes,
The
sir.
one
It's
from
Aiku.
behind
It was
Rin.
Aiku. Yes, sir. It was Aiku.
So
It
yes,
wasn't
it
you.
was Aiku who blocked it.
I should have taken
I
Raito's
put
advice and not second guessed
you know
myself.
they do. No, sorry, OP. I put
Yeah.
IQ, but I thought it was the Ubers match, and I thought IQ stopped Isagi from shooting, saying, "Oh yeah, that's your half
Yo,
baked left foot."
right, right. If I'm being honest,
Yeah.
that was my interpretation, but I said Aiku.
Yeah, same, same.
That's the thing. It was both Aiku, so
Yeah, so we got the right answer with the wrong equation.
alright. Moving forward, question number 4. The answer for this is Rayo when he first meets Isagi.
Hmm.
Before
Oh,
I thought
oh
that's what
really?
Sai
yeah,
said to
I thought
Sendo.
same.
Nope, this was Rayo.
Wow, Rayo's mean, eh?
Very.
His character development was great though. That's what makes Rayo the second best written character behind the
Who's the
obvious
first?
number one. Who do you think?
Isagi.
No.
Then
No.
I'm lost.
Alright. Question number 5.
Wait, you're not gonna answer?
Wait. Oh, yeah, they do. They do.
It's Fiori. Obviously.
Yori.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Bias.
I rate that. I rate that.
Wait, what's the fifth
Alright.
question? Hold on.
Yes. The answer for this was number 3, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Wait, did I get that right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
What a
I'm
guess.
surprised.
What a guess.
Yeah, this was a chapter. Wait. Yeah, chapter 22. The volume extra for that chapter.
Yeah, kid, that
Yes.
was a complete guess. Any, meeny, miny, mo.
Gang, I got 3 fails and two corrects. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so far ahead.
All right. Question number 6. This one should be easy. What rank did Isagi clear? This was 15. Number 1.
Yes,
I
sir.
got a point.
Yes.
Yay.
So it's equal. I got 3 fails and 3 corrects. Yes, sir. It's equal.
Okay. Let's see the next one. Question number 7.
All right.
Now, this was top right, number 4.
Yep. I'm going home today.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Yep. I'm on 2 now. The streak has started, and it's going to stop at the next round.
Mate. Did you guess that one, or did you know it?
I guessed it. I won it.
Lucky guess.
Didn't you have a lucky guess as well?
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. Exactly.
Disgusting ego puts mayonnaise on his broccoli salad.
Oh,
Number 4.
Guys are failing.
oh no! Is it mayo?
I'm on
It's
3.
Oh, mate.
He's disgusting.
Mate.
I feel that one for sure. Yep.
See, I was torn between mayonnaise and mustard, and
Yeah.
the reason I chose mayonnaise was because if Ego decided to put mustard on that, then I would hate him forever. So I chose mayonnaise.
I thought it was ketchup,
Yeah, almost. Alright, question number 9. This is number 2. He's scared of fighting alone.
4 in a row.
Yes, sir. W.
Yep. His lonely dribbles.
His schizophrenic dribbles.
All right. Question number 10.
Scissors.
This was number 3, Brewster.
Yep, I feel
Damn.
that. Yep.
Oh, really? What's that?
I have no clue what it means.
I got it right though. I don't know why.
I said kaiju, bro.
Yeah, I try to put monster things since you
I,
would
I
assume it's monster related.
yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna be yokai, and I didn't know what the other one was, so I just put Brewster.
Okay.
I didn't know what any meant.
All right. So the person who understood German was number 1, Yukimiya.
Yes.
Let's fucking go.
Yes.
Yep.
I went with Kiora because in episode Nagi he demonstrated.
No, he understood English. Yeah,
That's exactly why I put him there.
No, but
I was gonna put Kaiser, and then he wasn't an option, so I was like, yeah, it's
It wouldn't be that obvious.
not gonna be Raito or Gagamaru for sure. So it was just between Kiora and Yukimiya.
Okay.
To be honest, I figured Yukimi was so blind he couldn't comprehend another language.
What? Wow.
Alright, this was my agenda. I put this in just for my agenda. The answer is number 3, Ness.
Yes,
It's
sir.
number 2. I don't care. It's number 2.
No,
Yes, sir.
Ness best midfielder.
It's number 2.
So that's 2 correct so far.
Okay. Moving on to
Hey,
13.
I'm smashing this, you know.
Ooh. Definitely not a biased. Question number 13. The answer was number 4, Bachman.
Yes.
Go.
Yep.
5.
Another one.
Okay.
I'm technically on 6 because Hiyori is the correct answer. So, yeah. Cry about it.
Alright. Now, the question for this is, did Rin and Shido ever play at the same time before? And the answer is true.
Yes.
Cheers.
Yep. This happened after, I believe,
against Ubers.
Yes, against Ubers.
Wait, didn't they play together in the third selection?
No, he's not talking about the third selection.
Yeah, I should have specified.
Really?
Yeah, I meant in the NAL. I should have put that.
I thought you meant the third select. I put yes because they played together in the third selection.
I mean, you still get the point at least.
Yeah,
at least.
I got lucky.
Maybe like half a point, like 1.2. You know.
No. It's a full point.
So the answer for number 15 is number 1, 14.
Yes.
Nice.
And that is Rayo's numbers.
What did I put? Oh, mate, what?
Yeah, his jersey got Rayo's numbers for some reason. I don't know why.
Bro, that was a complete guess. I'm not gonna lie.
They were probably so. Actually, no, I'm not going to say that.
On a Zantetsu thing. Oh, he was about to say they was doing some BL stuff.
The answer for question 16 is number 2, Renatoshi's beautiful shot.
Aww.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, I said Chris Prince, bro. Damn.
No, I put Michael Kaiser.
What beautiful shot did he take, though?
Against Ubers.
Oh, yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think Chris Prince was number 3. Michael Kaiser was number 5, and the Neo Eagles full scope was number 2.
Oh, I put Neo Egoist. I just guessed though.
Question 17. It was number 3, sunglasses.
Yes, sir.
It was glasses.
Yeah,
I was right.
Man wearing glasses.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
I literally only remember the sunglasses. I was like, I'm sure there was no water bottle. No water.
Yeah,
they were.
I mean, that already got it.
After the commercial, but after the glasses. But yeah.
All right, question number 18. The answer is number 1, Tanuki.
18. Yeah.
Sir.
Let's go.
Yep. Because he's a greedy little thing. All right. Question number 19. The answer is number 2, Ness.
He's the gay one. What?
Yup, it was Ness.
It was after the lefty shot, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all not reading this manga, bro?
I went Kaiser. I had figured him to be the only one gay enough to say such a comment.
Oh my
Close.
god, yo, what did you do with your tremendous huge body?
Not gonna lie, I could probably tip off Karasu as another contender for saying something
Crazy.
like that.
Yeah, I tried to think
Karasu is definitely one of the most zesty.
Nah, bro. Karasu's into femboys. He's into Hiyori.
Yeah. Alright.
No wonder I want his ankle broken so
Wait,
much.
what was 19 again? Sorry.
Oh, it was Ness.
Ness. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
That's
Question
20.
number 20. The color of the liquid is number 3, white.
Yes.
Oh, it was milk.
Yeah, because
I bet it's because his mother
We
was
need some milk.
Alright. Moving on to 21. The character is number 4, Ego.
Yes.
Ego has 4 chains connected to his collar.
With a holographic ball?
Oh, mate.
Yep.
Wait. 21. Oh, yeah. I was looking at 23. I was like, oh, no, 24. And I was like, oh, I got it wrong. No, I got it right, though.
Alright, that's nice. Question 22. The person who said this quote was Bachira.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yep. After his third selection, Awakening.
Yeah, after
second selection. Sorry.
He stopped the shot and then the shot went in and like he said the whole thing.
Yep.
I believe I didn't need know, but you came. Oh, I really thought it was Nagi.
Nah, bro. Nah.
I tried to think of every situationship and put it as an answer.
Situationship.
Cheeky.
Alright. 23. The name of the yoga pose was number 2. You can never, ever beat me.
Ugh, I need to stop second guessing myself.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. His single handstand.
Rare could copy it.
True. Alright. 24. The answer was number 3, a gun and a sword.
Yes, sir.
Why does he have a gun? Why does Kaiser get a
Yes, yeah, I got that.
Isagi has 2 guns and Rin only has 1 sword.
Yeah, Isagi has to have 2 guns because he's got the 2-gun volley in it.
Yo.
I went with 2 swords, kind of like 2 different swords that kind of reflected the before and after of Kaiser's development.
Yeah.
I think I thought a bit too much into it.
Possibly.
Wait, so we're gonna count all our points?
I didn't even know 2 swords was there.
Alright. Yeah, you'll have to count. I'm too lazy.
Alright, bro, got you.
Come on.
25, the last one. How many times has Rin called Isagi his rival? The answer is number 1, 5.
Yes, I got double digits. Let's go.
Oh, really? I've
Yeah.
got 2.2.
If you want something to know, 4 of them happen in the NEL. 4 of the time.
Yeah.
Why don't I remember him even calling him once? Because I was actually looking for 0.
Okay, I'm gonna edit mine. Hold on, I'm gonna edit mine.
Yeah. We'll see who gets the most.
I think I've won. Let's be honest.
Maybe.
Possibly. It seems like it, but I can stop the screen share.
I scored that. I got 17.
Woo! Okay.
Damn.
High roller.
Nerd.
Hey, it's about time. It's about time. You know, I did my revision. Did my
I was busy revising for actual exams. That's my third excuse.
I read all my manga chapters. Ooh,
Yeah, actually,
Vincenzo got
BLUELOCK.
14.
Yeah, it's better than me. I got.
How much you got?
I got 10, but I actually got 11 because Hiyori was the right answer. Just saying, I got 11.
Honorable 11.
Exactly.
I
My
mean, I
I
got
am
16 out of
on
25.
my loyalty is on par with the GOAT Jeremiah Gottwald. Those who know.
what about you, Leo? What do you get?
I got 16 out of 25.
16. Ooh,
Oh,
so
one
it's
away?
close. Oh,
Was
so
so
it's close.
close.
Ooh.
Because Raito got 17, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 17.
Oh,
Jeez.
sheesh.
I OP, that was sick though. Thanks for
No
what,
problem.
what did you think about the latest chapter though?
To be honest, I think it's kind of sad because Nagi isn't coming back. Like, I think it's guaranteed now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And because of
Back
that,
to
like,
Blue Lock or back in the story?
back in the story, I think he's completely done.
Oh really?
Damn.
I think he's cooked, and that means episode Nagi doesn't have anywhere to go. That makes me sad.
If it keeps going,
Uh,
Really?
I'm coming back for
Do,
y'all.
do, do you think that's done? That's Nagi done? I don't think so though.
I don't know. It feels like raps to me.
Mm. But
if it is
see,
raps, it'd be a good conclusion.
I was saying this to Dedu earlier, right? Because the last panel says I can never go back to what is it now?
I can never go back to what I was before. I think that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So I can never go back to how I used to be. No, he says I want to go back to how I used to be, but I can't. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously they were showing all the panels of the blue lock stuff during that time, but I was saying to Dedu, what if that's a misdirect, right? And what he means by I can't go back to how I used to be actually means he can't go back to being that lazy unbothered guy anymore.
Bro, this
He-
chapter got me, bro. I'm not gonna
he's
lie.
too bothered about the whole blue lock thing and about football that he can never he can't go back to the old him.
Okay, what? Can I add something, bro? There's something random.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me before he started crying, but this is earlier this morning because I read the chapter then. So I read it. I'm like, oh, he's just saying it's fine. And when he showed the panel, he's holding his head. I'm like, oh. When he shows his eye lighting up, I thought he was lit up with flames. Because my
Yeah.
panel was cut in half. When I scrolled down again, I saw tears, bro. Oh my! I threw my phone.
He's cooked.
you thought his eyes were going to
Yeah, I
was
thought you were
getting
gonna
light up in flames.
light up with excitement. Like I'm like, when I
Yeah.
saw tears, I'm like, who is this?
It's the first time I swear someone said we saw Nagi cry before we even saw him smile. Has he ever smiled before?
No,
Has he? No, he hasn't.
no,
Because
his
I
eyes.
can't remember him smiling.
The only way it shows that he's happy is his eye color. No,
Yeah.
the way his eyes are drawn, no, that they're
I,
shining.
I,
Yeah.
yeah, I can't remember him smiling at all.
Like, bro, him holding his head down on the table and just saying he regrets everything. I'm like, I felt that, bro.
Not
Nagi thinks
himself.
he's do you guys know Olise?
Hmm?
Michelle Olise plays for Bayern now. Nagi's like him and all nonchalant, I don't give a shit attitude.
I have found Smiling Nagi.
You found one?
Yeah.
Actually?
I know what one it is though. I'm telling you right now. I know which one it is.
Where'd you find it?
I know what one.
Uh, on Google Images.
Yep, I know. Yeah.
Wait. Let me. So I just type in the smiling Nagi.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
let
just
me
put
see
Nagi
this.
smiling.
Okay.
Nagi smiling.
Bro, do not look that up. That is curse.
Wait,
I never want to
wait.
see this
This
again.
does not look right at all. What scene is this?
Never was never seen someone just made it.
All right. I was gonna say this does not look right.
No, it's far too creepy.
Yeah, I think that's probably why he doesn't smile. Cause yeah, no, doesn't look right.
I would say he has a smile only a mother can love, but his mother's not in his life.
That's wild though. If you think about it, like, I didn't notice the whole way through that he hasn't really smiled ever. Guy's never been happy in his life.
Nope.
Man, that's sad. Sad. Rayo's taking it quite well though, isn't
It's the Rayo come up now.
he? I can see Rayo going down the Kunigami path.
Nah, we don't need two Ubers.
No, but don't you think like the next time we see Rayo on the pitch, he's just gonna try and solo everyone every single time? I feel like that's how he's gonna.
Why would he
He
want to
might.
solo everyone? How does that relate to him losing his boyfriend?
No, because remember they lost because of codependency. So now he's gonna try and be so independent that he's just gonna try and dribble through the whole team every single time. I reckon, anyways. And then someone's gonna have to like grab him and be like, "Listen, man," or Righty grabs him by his collar and be like, "Listen, bro, like, what are you playing at?"
I could see him like trying to copy like everybody and be like,
Ooh.
I can.
Rayo might never pass again.
God, you make it sound so dramatic.
No, because listen, we all saw the beat down that Ego gave him in that chapter, bro.
It was just a reality check.
Bro, like Ego was saying, it's because of you, Rayo, that Nagi got locked off. If you wasn't there, if you wasn't passing to him, all that. So like Rayo might never pass again.
I hope Rayo's not stupid. Rayo's a smart guy.
Homie's a certified defender now, bro. GG's.
Nah, you ain't gotta be a defender.
I was preparing my next session of Karasu bullying by making a video of Rayo victimizing him because Karasu hate is always a W.
Yeah. But nah, I don't know why you guys be hating on my boy Karasu like that. Because Karasu's actually a sound guy. He's
a sound guy.
No,
if you
listen,
take
he was the first one.
If you take Shido out of the equation, like deem him as an anomaly because of how necessarily needing a mental asylum. If you just take him out as an anomaly, Karasu is the zestiest character in the show.
Nah, bro, never do that. Never.
Listen, think about it, right? Karasu was the first one trying to get the dog out of Hiyori.
Yeah, in multiple ways. Have you seen what kind of crap Karasu has said to him? Do I need to quote it right here, right now?
Listen, we don't need
quote. I've been waiting for this.
We don't need quote. We just know that Karasu was trying to get the dog out of it. That's it.
Which dog? We don't know.
Bro, what the?
I'm just saying, Karasu is zesty enough. He would go for it.
Listen, it's
BLUELOCK. I will quote Karasu if I need to.
It's BLUELOCK. You could quote any character and they sound sus. Every single character sounds sus. I can't.
Yeah, but there's at least like some context for it.
Like you've got the only one that doesn't ever. And Nico. I don't think they ever sounded sus. Oh no, Nico. No, Nico did sound sus.
Nah, that's like borderline illegal though, man.
Nah, you guys are hating.
You can't have Nico saying freaky shit. That's gonna get you locked up.
Yeah,
that's literally.
Wait, look at Charles. What? Charles exists.
I mean, Charles didn't really
exactly. That's Shido needs to be put in some kind of like rehab or something. Like I don't know why. I don't know why he's allowed to step on
Charles, right? No, he just lifted him up. And that's it.
Nah, yeah, it's.
We not gonna speculate about the boner he had, but people that's what people.
it broke his fall after the header.
Yeah, he falls after, and people are saying he had a quote unquote boner.
What are we talking about? Oh my days.
Yo, Dedu, breathe.
Did bro?
Breathe, my
Don't
brother.
die on us.
Breathe, bro. Breathe.
Don't die on That's a bad one. But yeah, guys, I think we'll wrap it up there. After we can confirm that Dead is still alive.
I believe.
Right, do something.
Mr. Ref, do something.
Get a red card, bro.
Oh, days. Are you alright? Drink some water.
Yeah. Get this man's in there.
Listen, man. That's tough.
Bowley. I blame Karasu for this. It's his
How?
fault.
How? What's corrupt we ever done?
Freestyling a call for 20 seconds.
It's his fault.
UP can't see, Dedu can't breathe. That's crazy.
Oh my days. You alright? You okay? I'm not coming up stream until I know you're alright, bro.
I am just grabbing some water.
Good. Next thing you know, Edu's not replying on Discord no more. What happened?
He joined Nagi. Such a shame.
In McDonald's, bro. That's where Nagi's going. Nah, but Nagi though. So you guys think that he's really not accepting any offers? Because I don't believe
It
that.
seems like he rejected it.
I think he's gonna accept at least one.
I think
as if he can accept more than one, but yeah, I think he's gonna accept it.
Yeah, no, I think he's completely out the story. Like the only time we're gonna see Nagi is like Rayo flashbacks, and that's
Really?
Or at KFC before the match.
it.
Oh,
Maybe.
man. That's tough. What if Nagi shows up in one of the stadiums in a U20 match? Just see Nagi in the crowd with that random girl that watched football for the first time.
Oh my god! Just imagine like it's the final. BLUELOCK are like losing, and like Isagi's getting all depressed. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna like lose and stuff. I'm the main character. This isn't how it works. And then we're gonna get like
that.
Like the really weird, like unrealistically loud shouting moment from Nagi, where like the people on the pitch can like just hear him shout from the stadium.
Ooh, very uncharacteristic.
And like you get like a group of like ex-BLUELOCKers, and then you get the cringy power of friendship stuff in the stadium.
Yeah, I mean, now that you said power of friendship stuff, now I know it's not gonna happen because there's none.
Bro, damn.
Nah, because like my ego doesn't have to be for myself. My ego can be drawn by those around me.
Listen, Rin sees that and then just goes into double destroyer mode.
Nah, but hear me out. Actually, I heard this in a YouTube video, and it is a very, very valid strategy. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
If we want to get the most out of Rin, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna chuck him on defense. We're gonna get Shido and Isagi up top with Sai playmaking. We're gonna get Sai, cool, Isagi the best, and cool Rin.
What
and
did
then
he
cool
say?
Rin.
That's emotion.
Sai is gonna call Isagi the best, and that he's much better than Rin, and then call Rin shit, and then get like really zesty with Shido, and then Rin's just gonna like just crack, and then we're gonna lob Rin up top and just let him like take out his anger on the poor and helpless defenders.
That's like emotional abuse for Rin.
Exactly.
I think so manipulative.
I think I lost brain cells listening to that.
Sai's so manipulative, I swear down.
Yo, speaking of Sai, have you seen the theories about like how he's sick and he's gonna die?
Really?
Oh, yeah,
I saw a thumbnail about it.
No,
I was too busy dying to watch it though.
I need to watch it.
Animasa's gonna make a video about it.
Probably, yeah.
Is there any credit to it, or is it like just?
Yeah, there's a credit to it. You can check out this latest short on YouTube.
Really?
I'm gonna guess it's because he looks like dead when he came back from Spain.
Yeah, that's
So
exactly.
people are like,
got
"Oh my
skinny, and
god, he's gonna die."
He's always talking about how much time he has and all that.
okay, fair.
God, what has he got?
I
Like
need to watch
genital
that. You
heart
say
disease?
Animatsu did it.
Yeah, Animaster.
Okay, I might try and see
Oh,
that.
step bro.
Hopefully not, though. I need him there for a long time. I need to
Yeah.
see him playing with Isagi.
I need to see Rin kill him. You know.
Wow.
Huh?
Yep, there's murder on this man. Okay.
Eh?
It's not the Sai is weak and gonna die theory. It's the Rin's gonna kill Sai.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Kill him
play
on
the
the
song
pit.
now. Wake up every morning.
That's what Rin says he wants, but really, what he really wants is just approval from his only chan.
He wants a hug. He just wants a hug.
He wants his only chan to notice.
Oh my god, that's just like
Right off the bat, I just looked
like
physically at
class delete, copy and paste. My only chan won't notice me. So sad.
Yeah, man, that's all
Yeah.
he wants, innit? That's all he wants.
I still find it funny that Sai doesn't think they're in a fight at all. He thinks everything's fine.
Nah, I think he's just
He's like,
running
he's in his
nonchalant
emo
gimmick, innit?
phase.
Yeah.
I think he does notice that you're in a fight because Rin whole shit was just say I'm gonna suppress you.
What did you say? Say that again.
I think he does know they're in a fight
But what reason did you say?
because the whole U20 thing, the first interaction of them doing a 1v1 against each other.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
But maybe
saying.
he thought that's just football, innit?
And your brother's just calling you trash.
Yeah, that's just how it is.
Yeah, I mean, this is Blue Lock.
I get it's soggy, but bro, it's your
This is Blue Lock. We see what
blood brother.
Isagi does to people on the daily.
Yeah. My brother calls me horrible. It's a thing.
Exactly. Siblings insult each other all the time.
But the thing is, this dude is brother to a mosquito.
Yeah,
But
yeah, that's usual. That's the normal.
I mean,
he said worse things to other people.
The nigga, bro, the man said in his brain, "You are vomit. Do not speak to me."
Really?
Yeah,
No, yeah,
sounds about casual.
When he was in berserker mode.
Oh wow. Oh
Oh
yes.
my god, it reminds me of one time actually. This was actually a friend of mine with his brother, and they were at a parents' evening, and the fire alarm went off in the middle of it, and they all had to like gather out onto the plane.
I let him play on right? And then it's time for us to go eat, right? So we're all sat around the dinner table, right? And I'm thinking this is all blown over, right? I'm thinking I'm safe. And my little brother just goes,
Started up again. Then you good,
he
bro.
goes, Dad, Jesse called me gay. Bro, the look my dad gave me, I,
is dying again, guys.
Yeah.
Right, you killed him.
My bad, my bad. But bro, I always remember that story. That story time. I always remember that. I
And the
thought I
funny,
got away with
the
it.
funny thing is, homie said, "No, no, don't cry, don't cry."
Yeah, bro. Literally, I did everything to make sure he doesn't cry, doesn't go tell my parents, make sure he couldn't go downstairs. Oh man, he killed
Homie
me,
said,
bro.
"Move away, you're gay."
And mind you, right? Each time we went down to go eat, it must have been like 4 hours or 5 hours after the incident. So I'm thinking, man's forgotten everything, isn't it?
He was holding on to that.
He threw me under the bus, man. He threw me under the bus.
You called him gay, bro.
My dad said I never want to hear that word ever again, bro.
Oh, bro.
His dad almost went into flow.
Trust.
Oh,
I was scared for. Oh man.
It's the fact that this story was going on while Dedu was dying.
Oh my God. Eddie, you're right. Crying thinking about it.
Dedu, bro, calm down, bro. Bro, walk it off. Bro, just go for a walk.
okay.
Oh,
Conclusion reached. I can't laugh. As soon as I laugh, I go into a coughing fit.
It's like bro, funny is in his body.
oh yeah, man. But yeah, guys, I think we'll
Oh,
there. It was a great stream.
Oh, bro, I cannot do this.
Good funny moment. Great quiz.
How about clip
And
this? I
For
swear to God,
sure.
oh
I
yeah,
blame Karasi for that again.
I blame
Just
Fiore.
I think
He
about
did no such thing.
like, bro, mid laugh, bro. I'm hearing this man. I'm like, bro, what's going on?
oh my gosh.
Oh, goodness, I started up again.
I might have to,
You end it before he dies, bro.
I might have to clip this. You know, I have to clip this and put it on something. Yeah,
Bro, someone in the chat talking about ref, do something.
yeah.
Okay.
Ref is dying.
You're right.
uh,
That's shit, bro. I swear to God.
Nah, I
The
feel for
music
you,
is
man.
the only thing that's killing me right now.
I feel for you. I feel for you.
damn Karasu.
Nah, man.
Ow.
Bro, your friends are gonna remember. Friends are gonna remember you as this.
But I guess
There's that.
I'm gonna wrap it up there. It's been
Oh,
good. Good to have you all on here. OP man, much love, bro. Thanks for everything. And yeah, bro, like you've got the link. In fact, I'm gonna add you onto the locker room. So
Yeah,
whenever
you have no choice. You've been kidnapped.
yeah, whenever you want to jump in, bro, the floor is yours. The locker room is yours. You know, you've got your seat now.
Yeah.
So
When you carry the chat too hard, you get kidnapped here.
yeah. So I look forward
yeah,
to
you get
having you on.
turned and be drugged like they do. This man was coughing for like 4 minutes.
Do I
It's
gotta make videos
Karasu's
now?
fault, that's why.
Wait, what
How
do you say?
Karasu, bro? How?
I said, do I gotta make BLUELOCK videos now?
Nah, bro.
That's up to you, bro. You
That's
don't
up to you,
have an
bro.
obligation. Ain't no obligation. So
I mean, I
Yeah,
started
I don't really make Blue Lock videos. Yeah, I'm still here.
yeah,
True.
it's just guys that love Blue Lock, just chatting it up. You know,
I just
Hey, right,
carry hard
you're
in the
right.
traditional common sense category.
You're right. I saw the picture, bro. W. The art
Of
that you
course.
sent.
oh
The
yeah,
you sing that you sent, bro. I like it. Keep it up.
thanks,
I can't
bro.
wait for the. I can't wait for the final like the results of how it looks.
Yeah, man. It was actually I'm having some fun doing it actually. But yeah, we'll get it done soon.
Wait, I must say this just for once. Like, can you like add an emo for like taking off the jersey?
Take what you want him to be naked.
No, like take.
Screw you.
Hold on, hold on. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna text it.
Don't make Daddy laugh, man.
You just had to make it gay, didn't
That's what he said.
you?
I'm gonna text it you the Discord, bro.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. But yeah, guys.
Man, you had to make it say.
Yeah, guys, man, have a good night, man. Everyone take care and God
Yeah,
bless.
you too.
Well, yeah, peace, bro.